Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And we are here in Smith's Cafe. My name is Jim Weller. This is our show, Weller Does Delmarva, show number 262. We were just a bunch of youngins when we started. But anyway, we do this show every week. We're going to be with you till 10 o'clock this morning, and you are invited to watch us right here on My Cozy TV, or you can watch on Jim Weller's Facebook page, or you can get up and come to Smith's Cafe in Seaford if you want and watch it in person. Smith's Cafe is right inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store. It's like a mega thrift store, and they're here. It's a family-friendly environment, good, made-from-scratch food. They've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. I just had pancakes. No, I didn't have pancakes. I had French toast. I thought about pancakes while I ate the French toast, and I had bacon, and it was nice and crispy. So anyway, good morning, and we are here inside Smith's Cafe, inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, and it's not really just a cafe. It's a full-blown restaurant, open 7 days a week. So I'm going to do a commercial here for Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. I want to tell you real quick, if you look up Colin Walls on the Facebook, he has some real phenomenal videos of the flash flood. You could see cars literally floating. In other words, trying to get through it, and they go in there real fast, and the water takes over. So it was real interesting, right in front of Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. So if you go to Colin Walls on the Facebook, you will see some of that video footage. He has got a lot of views, and it was really incredible. It just all came within minutes. But anyway, Walls Service Center is locally owned and locally operated. Colin is the third generation, and his son Colin the second is the fourth, and they are there for you for all your automotive repair needs. And you say, well, I've been looking for a good place to go. Well, this is the place. A lot of people, you know, they take their car somewhere and they don't really know who they're dealing with, and they, you know, always have different people and so on. Where Colin is there on the scene most of the time. If he's not there, his son is there. If not, Tracy's there, and they're a good group of people. They do all kinds of automotive repairs, everything, starting with a simple oil change. I always like to show this. This is their checklist they do. So if you're getting an oil change somewhere, and when you get done, you don't get one of these, it means they're not doing it. So what Walls Service Center does is they not only do your oil change, and this is no charge. They do it every single time you get an oil change. But it's a checklist of things that they check. They check how much brake pad you have left. They look over different things under the car, under the hood. They also check the depth of the tread in your tires. They check the air pressure in your tires. And they just check everything over to make sure your car is in good shape. Now, if it needs anything, they don't do any repairs without your authorization. And they're not trying to talk you into anything. They're just trying to make sure that every single time you get an oil change, you have some idea of the health and the condition of your vehicle. So it is a checklist, like I say, and if you're getting an oil change done somewhere and they're not doing this, you might want to consider Walls Service Center for your oil changes. It is not any extra. It's just an added value bonus of every time they work on your vehicle. Also, if you're thinking about going through inspection and you don't know if your lights are working, your turn signals, your brake lights, because your brake lights are really hard to check on your own. Everything else you probably could check. They also check your wipers, but they do that for you at no charge. You could just stop in if you're getting ready to go through inspection. It's this little service they offer. If you need air in your tires, that's another thing they do. You can just stop in and they'll check the air in your tires. They do sell wipers. We've had our fair share of rain or moisture or whatever. So if your wiper blades are just not up to snuff and you want a new pair, you could stop in. They've got most sizes in stock, and they'll do it right while you wait. But if you need some work done, you can call the number on the screen. They don't open till 8. But you can call the number on the screen, 422-8110, and you could say, hey, Tracy, when can you work me in? I need to get this done or that done. Or you could just drop your vehicle off and they'll get to you. Or you can go to Walls Service Center on Facebook, and you can go ahead and schedule an appointment there. So it's Walls Service Center. Like their Facebook page if you would. If you need a great place to deal to get any type of automotive repairs, I highly recommend them. They'll take good care of you. Walls Service Center, celebrating 60 years of exceptional customer service, downtown Milford, Delaware. Okay, now we have an action-packed show for you today. We have a lot of different people that are going to be on. We are going to talk to Barry from, I call him Barry from Boulevard. This is Barry from Boulevard over in Lewis, Boulevard Ford in Lewis. And he's going to talk to us in a few minutes. And It's part of the Preston Automotive Group, but it's a good local company that will take good care of you. Barry's going to tell you about some things going on in a few minutes. We're going to prep for the radio. We go live on Delaware 105.9 also, and that's going to happen in just about a second or so. So if you're home watching on TV or on Facebook, you can jump in your car and you can be part of the radio audience. So good morning to all of my listeners on Delaware 105.9. It seems like it was just a week ago we were together. So anyway, I want to say good morning to you. This is our show, Weller Does Delmarva. We're going to be with you here on the radio till 9 o'clock, and we're going to be with you on TV and Facebook till 10 o'clock. And if you want to come down and join us in person, you can do that at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, okay? And enjoy a good made-from-scratch breakfast if you want. I do want to talk real quick about Jerry's Lawn Care, Jerry Santoro, good supporter of the show. Jerry has recently purchased a bucket truck. So maybe through this storm or some of this wind and rain we've had, you've got some limbs that are down or they're just starting to sag more than they used to, or you've got a tree that you want cut up or cut down or trimmed up or whatever. Jerry Santoro does tree work. He also does lawn care, lawn and landscaping. He does that. He also digs things like foundations and footers and basements. He also can do that. He also does lot clearing if you have a lot you need cleared. He does paver work. He sells and installs and services irrigation systems, and he has mulch, $15 a yard. So look, if you need any type of yard work done or any of the above services, or if you need something done and you're not sure Jerry does it, just give him a call. He's a real good guy. Estimates are free. He's been in business now over 10 years. I've done a lot of dealings with him, and I'm very happy with him. So his name is Jerry Santoro. His phone number is 363-6025, 363-6025. On the web, it's jlc-llc.com. He's a real good guy, and he will take good care of you. Now, I'm going to take just a minute, and I'm going to roll a video, and I'm going to tell you and let Bob Backman explain to you what's coming up on the show. So here we go. I didn't forget it for long, and we're ready for today's update. Here. Barry from Boulevard, previously of Dry Zone. But anyway, Jeannie and Jim is not going to be here. A lot of different people going to be on. Will Kenny from Will's Carnival is going to be here. So we have a lot of things going on the show today. There's Keith Ruark from Integrity Pest Solutions. And I want to just say that we have a couple other guests that have shown up today that we're going to have in. So we're going to have some surprise guests too. So for those listening on the radio, you didn't get to see the collage, but there was all little pictures of everybody and so on and so forth. So Barry is here. I've known him for quite a while, and he's now in the car at Radio Shack. I'll call it customer service business. Absolutely. Is that a good way to put it?
Been in the people business for a long time.
People business for a long time. Katie, you can start the timer whenever you want. Anyway, I just don't want him to have to talk too long. That messes him up if I don't use the timer. But anyway, Barry, what's the weather like?
Oh, it's ugly out there. I mean,
is it really?
It was a heavy mist coming over, and hard scrap was a little tough, but I made it.
All right, are you in the pickup that's been wrapped in purple?
I have. It's a Preston has gone purple pickup.
And they're doing billboards, T-shirts?
Everything.
Now, why are they going purple? What's the significance of
this? They're standing up against substance abuse. So
substance abuse,
attention to Delmarva, and they're contributing money to the different organizations.
Well, they're going all out.
Yes. So
did they wrap a Jeep too?
I did see one of those floating around also.
Yeah.
But this one's fully
floating
wrapped.
around. Jeep floating around. Yeah.
But it's a great cause, and the truck, like today, it's out front here, and if people want to come up, the kids can come up and sign it, but they do take it to local schools and events and get them to stand up to it.
What, somebody could stop by here now and sign this truck?
Yes, I have. I got markers in the truck.
Wow, do you really?
Yep. And there's all kinds of kids' signatures.
You're going to be here for, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock, so you're going to be here till 8 or no?
Yes.
Okay. So Barry will be right here at Smith's Cafe. You could take a selfie with the truck, too.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll tag you and us in it.
Okay.
That'd be
all right.
awesome.
That would be awesome. So stop by Smith's Cafe if you want, in other words, and see Barry real quick. And if somebody wanted to look at this truck, you willing to stop by on the way home?
Absolutely.
Or you're not going home. Are you working today?
I'm working
Okay,
today.
so you're going to be leaving.
Home.
It's like home, right? So Barry's going to be leaving Smith's Cafe in Seaford. If you wanted to see this truck or talk about an automobile, he would be willing to. Maybe you got something you want to trade in. Do you look at trades? Take pictures of them?
I'll take pictures of them, and then I have them assessed at the office.
Okay, all right. Well, if you want to talk to Barry, he's going to be here at least till 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay? And if you want him to stop by and see you, I think you've done that a couple times after being on the show.
I have.
So,
it's worked out well.
So anyway, now you just don't want to stop and see the same person every week unless they're buying one vehicle a week.
We let that happen, though. They can buy more than one.
They are?
Yes.
Okay. I saw you sold some. Was it yesterday afternoon or evening?
Last night. A good friend of mine, her and her husband, had been looking for a used Explorer.
Okay.
Had very specific criteria.
But don't you get some nice used stuff in with 10, 20, 30,000 miles on them?
Yes. It's amazing.
Right. And the nice thing about buying something used is you let the first buyer take the depreciation.
Oh, yeah. It's a great savings when you buy a good used
great
car,
value.
Because it's already taken the depreciation. But then we also have it ready. It goes through a 172-point inspection.
172 points.
Yes. So if
that's
it
pretty
tires,
thorough.
Yes. So it is. They're great cars when they're put on the lot.
Hey, you mentioned tires. Mm-hmm. I didn't know this, but you're going to tell me probably, or Boulevard sells tires.
Yes. A matter of fact, good friends of mine, I drove their van to work. We had tires put on it, and they're very competitive.
Oh, I'm sure they are, as big as they are.
And it's amazing. And because when you're selling the cars, you only see the front end stuff. You don't see what's going on over there. And I kept noticing that lots of tires are going
out there. All right.
And so they do great pricing. So call some pricing of tires.
Okay. Well, you're not the tire guy.
I'm not the tire guy, but I just know that my friends were very excited with what they got and the value. It beat a couple of the big box stores.
Yeah. Well, I would think Preston is big enough that they're dealing in enough tires to be probably more competitive than anybody.
Absolutely. And they got alignment, and they have this awesome alignment tool that is all wireless. They mount the parts to the wheel. It's amazing. Watch how it works.
Really?
They were doing my car, so Wednesday I get new tires put on.
Well, because a lot of cars now you do a front and a rear end alignment.
Most of them, yes.
Okay. All right. So if you need tires, Boulevard in Lewis can hook you up with tires.
Any brand you want, or we'll put the exact ones that were back on her.
Okay. All right, and they know what they're doing. So that's that. But as far as an automobile, I see on your Facebook page, you do post a lot of nice, gently used automobiles.
Yes, they're very picky on when they come in and which they keep. And, of course, we have available to all the Preston lots. So if you see something
online or something and you want to see it, Barry can make it happen.
Yes.
So you probably got thousands of vehicles at your fingertips.
And it changes by the day, by the hour.
I bet it changes by the hour. I bet it does change by the hour.
Well, it's just like my friends, the truck, they kept looking at different ones, and then they would think about it, and then it'd
be gone. Yeah,
it was gone the next day.
Yeah. I mean, and that's not just a sales pitch. I would think that the Preston Automotive Group sells at least one or two vehicles every hour.
It's amazing, yes.
Probably more than that, to be honest with you. But I'm just saying, so it's kind of like you snooze, you lose, but stand by. We'll have another one.
Right, and that's what happened with them. They waited on two, and they were sold. And this one finally came in. She said, "I'm coming over.
I'm on my way. Give me at least 15 minutes to get there."
And then some other stuff. We had fun this past Wednesday. We teamed up with Lowe's. They invited us over, and we had a commercial. What was that?
Like
event.
Lowe's for Pros or something like that?
So they had a thank you basically for their contractors, customers.
Had free food.
There was free food there.
Free fresh air.
Yes.
Free parking.
We had a lot of free parking. We had 12 vehicles there.
How many did you have?
What's that?
How many vehicles did you have?
We had 12 there.
All 12?
All 12 of them.
Okay. I would have said a dozen. I'm just trying to give you a hard time.
Oh, I know. And then, but it was a great success. We met a lot of great people.
Well, how many did you sell?
We're working on that.
Okay. Isn't there a guy named Mike that really matters to?
Yes.
Yes.
He was there.
We want to know how many people you talk to. And then when you say they'll be back, I always tell my people that be back bus is usually empty. So sell them. Sell them.
10 dozen donuts.
Who ate 10 dozen donuts?
I didn't, but we gave away. Yes.
10 dozen donuts.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
No kidding. That's pretty good.
That was fun.
How many is 10 dozen donuts?
120.
Gosh, he is on it today. All right. So
don't
anyway.
Trade anything in, though. I would remember that.
Nobody traded a donut in?
No, don't do that.
All right. So anyway, that was a good event at Lowe's. And so what are these? Can koozies?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And got the frog with
a construction hat. Now that's pretty cool. All right, it's got your card in there?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I see. It's a discount card.
Yep.
All right. All right. And we can give these away?
Yes, you can.
Okay, built Ford tough. All right, so anyway, how in the world does somebody get a hold of you? Because you're everywhere. You're busy. You're here now. You're going to be at Lewis later. Are you working today for real?
I'm working all day.
Okay, so you're not just there. You're going to actually
put some time
work
in.
today. All right. So what do people do if they want to talk to Barry?
Just reach me on my cell. It's 393-3038.
393-3038. I'd like somebody to call him this morning, if you would, because I tell Barry that being on this show, we've got thousands of people, and they all have telephones.
Absolutely.
Okay? And he's like, they can't all have telephones. And so anyway, I'm just saying, give him a call, 302-393-3038. He's going to be hanging around eating breakfast here this morning. And if you want to meet Barry, you can do that if you want to see this pickup. So you're saying so they're trying to get like hundreds of people to sign this truck.
Oh, yeah. I've got black markers and I got silver ones so they can sign on the purple side. Yep.
So you just go out there and sign your name or put Wellers.com or whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to put.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you and look forward to doing more shows.
Okay. And you guys are always doing little videos over there. So where do you want somebody to follow you on Facebook? Look up you or them, or what do you want them to do?
Well, we do most of the local videos.
I don't want anybody to miss anything.
So they just look up Barry Adkins on Facebook.
All right,
RB
and so basically they could follow you on Facebook. All right, they could call you. That number you gave out was your cell number, 393-3038.
Correct.
Okay, and we would really truly like, even if you want to order a takeout breakfast and have Barry drop it off. I doubt he's going to do that, but I just thought I would throw that in there just in case. All right, anything else?
That's it so far.
Okay, well, I want you to sell something today.
I'm going to work on it.
Okay? Well, you got to say it, man. You got to say, I'm going to absolutely sell 2 vehicles today. Is your phone ringing?
Something went off, so I got to look at it in a minute.
Yeah.
I got to put
Mike,
my glasses on, though.
They're saying it's not just 2 vehicles, Jim. He needs to sell 3. All right, anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right, well, then get out of here.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot. I'll hit the applause button for you.
Yay.
This is our little applause meter. All right, my next guest is in standby. It's Lewis Briggs. We're going to talk to him a little bit about some interesting things, but I really need to get the word out today. I do want to also mention that segment with Barry was a paid advertisement, from Boulevard Ford in Lewis. So that was a paid segment. And I also want to thank Smith's Cafe. They actually sponsor this show. So if you want to come out and have breakfast and support them and so on, they're the ones who make this show happen. But today in Lincoln at 10 o'clock in the morning, there is a huge auction. Man, if you look up Wilson's Auction on Facebook, they just posted like 50-some pictures of stuff. There's some really nice-looking things going to be auctioned off in Lincoln City today, starting at 10 o'clock this morning. But also today, starting at 9 o'clock this morning, so you might as well get rolling, is up at Harrington, the Delaware State Fairgrounds. They have got all kinds of stuff out there. They've got vehicles. They've got big construction equipment. They've even got a gem car. That's an electric little buggy. They have all kinds of things. They have some new stuff, some used stuff, a little bit of everything. Numerous auctioneers going all day long, rain or shine. Today in Harrington is their Mid-Atlantic Equipment Auction, September 15th. I hope that's today because that is the day, and it starts at 9 o'clock today. So if you're looking for any kind of equipment, maybe a new lawnmower, maybe a little buggy to scoot around with, whatever you may need, tools or equipment or whatever, please check out Wilson's Auction in Harrington today at the Delaware State Fairgrounds, or you can check them out at Wilson's on Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware. If you got anything you ever want to sell, any questions, just give them a call at 422-3454, 422-3454, and look up their website, wilsonsauction.com. And interesting thing on their website, you hear about Delaware tags being sold and so on. On there, they have all their tag auctions for the past few years listed. So you can literally see what tags sold for. It's very interesting. All right, now my next victim / guest. What'd you get, a phone call? How many did you sell, Barry? Working on it. 393-3038. We need more people to call Barry, whether you want to do a takeout order or whether you want a vehicle. No, we're not going to do the takeout order. I'm just kidding. But all right, our next guest is a friend of mine. I've known him for quite a while. Actually, since I was a little kid, he knew me more than I knew him. Is that right?
I would say that's true, Jim. Yes.
Lewis Briggs, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How's my friend?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
This is your first time on?
This is our first time here. We've tried numerous times to get together. One time we did a call-in, I think, some time ago about some issues. But
we've had your sister on?
Yes, you've had some other friends of mine on, but there was you made a comment last week about somebody had on there. You said, a good friend of mine asked me to do this.
Right.
And I called you and thanked you very much for that opportunity.
Yeah.
But it's good to be here with you and share some time together.
Wow. So can we just kid a little bit about the Cokesbury thing?
We can kid about anything you want, Jim.
Okay,
I mean, I've
well,
known you. I spoke to you the other day, and one thing I said, I've known you since you were probably 16 years old with a truck leaving the side streets of Milford going to change tires when I was in Milford.
You remember this?
Remember it very well because you're one of the few people out at 3 o'clock in the morning with a 6-wheeler truck or something.
Right.
Like that,
Well, I had a truck and it had like tool bins on it and an air compressor in the back. And what I used to do when I was a kid, I used to do road service.
Yes.
So like if a tractor trailer had a flat tire along the road anywhere, Delaware, Maryland, it didn't matter, they would call me and then I would go out like in the middle of the night and change the tire. What? I'm still talking. Katie's taking a picture, but I'm not allowed to not talk.
Okay,
but anyway, and I would go out and change tires. And I guess you were sharing with me, you would literally see me leave.
Well, you know, to see a service truck out at 3 o'clock in the morning as a police officer, you get suspicious.
Right.
But
What's
then
he
I realized,
doing?
well, what's he doing here like that late at night? But then,
or did somebody just steal it?
Well, that plus the fact, you know, you load your tires up, you see the tires on the back, things like that. But you know, when I got to know, you know, you expect that. An older person in the vehicle. If you
not a 15,
not
16. Well, I was at least 16.
I never stopped you. I never asked that question, Jim. Let's not go down there. All I know is you had a lot of writings.
I was young.
You were young. That's all I know.
I was young. So anyway, but gosh.
Yes, we can kid about Cokesbury if you wish.
Yeah. All right, Cokesbury. Cokesbury is a huge town in the middle of Sussex County. A lot of people aren't even aware that it exists. It's like a hidden gem.
It's a metropolis.
It's a metropolis.
Yeah,
you know, but it's so tucked away, right? What, off of 404?
It's as you said, it's a hidden gem. You know, this started as a humorous between a friend of mine, Jim Bowden,
right,
which I worked with for years with when I was on the state police. I was in charge of 911 centers, and I got to know him real well. That's what his expertise was with Verizon. And after I retired, all of a sudden one day during a storm, this popped up about Cokesbury, Swift Water Rescue, and things like that, and it just multiplied, and it's kept on like that. And people ask. You know, I let them know it's all in jest too.
Right,
it's not it's just because people ask about the weather forecast, and we got different things people do. It's pretty interesting. And
but don't you have like an official weather rock?
We have weather rocks. We have an underground refueling station for the submarine.
Nuclear submarines.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up because it's hot at class.
It bothers people that there's these.
But yes, we have a weather rock. Jim, we have developed a lot of things out there in Cokesbury. That we have a Cokesbury National Park that we keep. At no additional cost. Everything. Yeah, I know, Jim. I know. We do it all.
They've got this thing so designed that it's tax free.
Yeah, that's behind it. Yeah, we had a pop-up toll station, but we lost it during a storm. Yeah, it blew away.
Really?
Yeah, it blew up. Yeah.
You should have let the air out of it.
Well, we tried. It was very successful.
There was too much hot air in the neighborhood.
We haven't told DelDOT about that yet.
Oh, really?
They'll want the funding from us.
Well, it's got lettering CokeDOT already on it.
I know this. Yes.
So they're going to know where it came.
They know where it comes
You need to report it stolen after the show.
Well, we've actually called the CBI, Cokesbury Bureau of Investigation. They're on it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
They're working diligently. As soon as they finish breakfast, they'll get right.
Yeah, we're a one-man operation, you know.
Right, and no cost to the taxpayers.
One person operation.
Really, one person. Wow.
Well, we have a lot of support staff.
But when I saw the picture of the weather rock or whatever, I was thinking, how scientific. In other words, you've got that thing. If that thing's moving, you can tell that the wind's blowing.
Yes, that's correct. We were going to use a moon rock, but we thought it was too porous. So we sent Jim out on a special mission, and he found one at Iron Furnace, found a special rock, and that's what we're using. Yeah.
And something about when it's wet, you can tell that there's been moisture in the air.
Yeah. The moisture shows up on a rock because it's not porous.
Okay.
So you can actually tell them.
That's why you didn't use the moon rock.
That is correct. Yeah.
But that moon rock's been missing for a while.
Well, I can't tell you. It's an undisclosed location.
In Cokesbury.
I didn't say where.
Okay.
We'll have to call Jim Bowden and ask about that. You know.
Right. But Jim Bowden does a good job of keeping everything.
Because, he's a historical person, as you well know.
Well, it's got to do with his age.
Yes. I didn't want to bring
it up. You've been around that long, you should be historical.
I didn't want to bring it up because Jim's a very good friend of mine. But
this could end it, right?
It's just the issues you have when you go through things like this, that you have many people, few are called, many are called, but few are served. And Jim's come from. We got Jim Cantori, him, he's there.
Yes, that's where he actually lives.
Yeah, we didn't want to bring that up because that's where his summer home's at.
Oh. In Cokesbury.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
Mayor West has asked to be annexed in, but we decided we didn't want to go that far.
Oh, right, because he'll make you share the sewer system and the water system.
We're funny about that. We don't want to share too much.
Because don't you have all natural spring water?
We didn't want. It's all bottled.
It's all
It's delivered every day. Just
like milk. Like milk used to
Guyer's
be.
Dairy from Milford. Remember them?
Right.
Okay, same way. We have the same principle. We just had to go find a truck, and we got a little truck we found.
And you have a little thing on the front step, and you deliver bottled water to everybody.
Well, actually, now we got a robotics. It actually takes it and puts
okay.
And we're looking at using a drone
to deliver the water.
Yes, it's more.
Is this the same water people shower with?
No, we have we supply different water from Collins Pond for that.
The good stuff.
How'd you know?
The good stuff. Oh, my goodness.
I hope my wife is listening, because she's just saying, Lewis, no.
So your career, where did you start in law enforcement? Was it Milford? Or?
I started in the Air Force when I graduated high school in 74.
Where'd you go to high school?
Sussex Central.
Okay.
We consolidated in 1970 from Georgetown High School to Sussex Central with the Indian River School District. I left in November that year, went in the Air Force for 3.5 years. I spent 2 years in Michigan and a year and a half in a year in Thailand. Come home and started my law enforcement career on the boardwalk in Rehoboth.
Wow.
And then left there, went back to college, and then went to Milford for 5 years. And at that point, I decided I knew I wanted to be a trooper, so I applied with state police. It took me 2 applications, got through the process, and started there in '81. Had a great career. I started Bridgeville, went to the Troop 7 at Dewey Beach, and then I became a K-9 handler for 7 years. Come to Georgetown, back to the beach, and then to Georgetown as a detective, and then up to headquarters as a community relations officer, and back down to Georgetown again, Troop 4, and then finally my last 6 years was spent at headquarters as in communication section as director of 911 operations. I had 3 911 centers, a lieutenant at that time, and had the 3 911 centers in each county. State police operate plus our headquarters section. So.
That's a pretty full career.
Yeah, it was a good career. One of the things they asked me is, could I keep a job, because I got transferred around a lot, which was good.
Okay.
I had some good trainers, field training officers in the beginning that told me, get exposed to every place you can go, learn a lot about it. And I learned a lot about government. And then when I retired, I was asked, if I was going to go, back in government. I said, I've been in government long enough. I want to go into business.
Right.
And as you know, I've had many. It makes a difference when you reach out and pull that piece of paper, that copier, and you bought that piece of paper,
right?
Or you bought that ink pen, or you bought the
toner.
Yeah, exactly. You go to Staples, and oh my gosh, like that. So it was eye opening on both sides. So I've enjoyed it. I've had a great. I'm in the real estate. If you don't mind, I'm Cooper.
Tommy Cooper.
Tommy Cooper.
He might be watching. Good morning, Tommy.
I hope he is. But he's been a good mentor. I entered the real estate business when it was low.
Okay.
There was very little activity. And I learned the business. Just like,
because you do commercial and residential.
Yeah, we do it all. Yeah, with full service. And it's like you learn to change tires early on in life.
Right.
And you've worked your way up like that. It's a very beneficial feeling to realize what you've done.
Were you the first law enforcement person in your family?
Yes, I actually had a grandfather was a sheriff at one time. Way back when. Yeah, way back when.
Wow.
Yeah.
And your dad was a farmer.
My dad was a farmer in Georgetown. Yes.
Now I did used to change tires for your
Yes, you
father.
did. I remember you very well.
I remember.
Yep. My father was
hard-working man.
Yes, and he was actually lost a limb in a hunting accident in front of the house.
His arm, right?
His arm, yes. Yep. And continued on farming and until the day he passed. I mean, he was
really?
Yep. And
were you real young when that happened?
Oh no, I did not recall it all. In fact, it happened right in front of the house on Thanksgiving Day. My brother Elmer was actually witnessed it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was an accident. Somebody just closed the gun the wrong way and shot his arm off. So,
no kidding.
Yeah. But
wow.
My son's a trooper at Troop 4 right now.
Georgetown.
Lewis III, and then I've got a grandson, Lewis IV. I got 11, actually 10 grandchildren, and my son-in-law is a trooper also over at Georgetown.
Okay.
So,
good job.
Yep.
Well, we're going to take a break from the radio. Will you hang out a little bit longer?
I'll stay here as long as you want.
All right.
You're buying breakfast for me.
Oh, I'm doing it all. Whatever.
In Cokesbury, you're buying everybody's breakfast, right?
Oh, no question. Get them on down here.
There's only 6.
They got to come.
We got the bus system going too,
Oh, really? The electric buses? Or
how did you know about that? It's the new autonomous vehicles they talk about? Yeah.
So you've got... Oh, we're taking a break from the radio, but we're going to continue on TV. So anyway, and Facebook. Hit the share button if you would. Okay, so you've got is it called autonomous buses?
I think that's referred to, yes. We got a bus stop. In fact, I don't want to say too much about this. We're building an actual bus center to handle all the buses. Yeah, all the buses.
For all the buses?
Yes. We had a choice of that or an airport.
No kidding.
And we didn't want to do the airport. Just too much.
Too much.
Yeah, with the space we wanted to do a hovercraft type deal.
That would be better, yeah.
So we can bring them right in
Right.
like that. But, and of course, we're also looking for people to come there with us, whether it be Wall Service Center or Weller.
To open a business in Cokesbury.
help, just to have a spot there, just being seen.
Really?
When people,
a presence.
That's all we want, yes. To let
Right,
people
because
know
it's the hub of Delaware.
that's it.
It's where it's all happening.
What's Magnolia?
Right.
Same way. We're just there.
Same way, just like
and you've got to
Magnolia.
go through us to get somewhere.
That's true. All right, we're going to have you back in a few minutes, all right?
Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks a lot. There he is. There he is, everybody. Lewis Briggs. What was that? Oh, yeah, man. Let's give him an applause, everybody. All right. Okay, we're going to have him back on again, and then after that, we're going to have Rick Fowler from No Nonsense Office Machines. But right now, I think we're going to talk to Colin Walls. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. Wall Service Center is open today.
Today.
That's right. We'll be
8
open
o'clock.
at 8 o'clock, so call, set up an appointment. I know for sure that we have no openings today to get in there.
Okay.
Because I'm leaving here and I'm going to go to work.
Okay.
To finish
so
up a
you got
couple
a day's
things.
full of stuff.
Yeah, I do. Yep, we do. And so we're going to get to work. But we'll be able to take your phone calls and schedule appointments for next week, Monday or
Okay.
Tuesday, whatever we have open. And but if your car breaks down
Over the weekend.
just drop it in. Have the tow
Right.
truck either.
Don't worry about calling us. Just get it there.
Exactly. Throw the keys through the slot in the front door, the key drop there.
Maybe a note would be helpful.
A note. If you don't have paper for a note or whatever,
Right.
then just
Phone
call us
number.
first thing Monday morning, 7:30, and let us know what's going on with it, and we'll get it checked out and figure out what's going on with it. So
Right.
brake work. We're doing a lot of brake work here.
Are you
Brake
really?
lines,
Disc brakes?
brake pads, drum brakes, parking
I remember one
brakes.
time you said brake lines sometimes rust out.
It's a lot. Thursday I did the entire brake line system on a vehicle.
Front and rear.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No kidding.
Yep. So
I guess
there's lots of them.
technically, because if the front ones have rusted out, the back ones are only about 6 feet away.
Yeah.
All been the same amount of miles.
Right.
know.
What happens, I think a lot of this, the brine and stuff that they use on the road is
Correct.
really taking its toll on it. And maybe they're using a little cheaper metal than they used to.
Oh.
But the other thing is, cars are on the road a lot longer now.
Yes, they are.
It used to be a car at 100,000 miles. You were
Was
driving
done.
it to the junkyard or having it towed there.
Yep.
But it's nothing for us to see 150, 200, 250, sometimes even over 300,000 and 400,000 miles on a vehicle. So,
So,
they're just
but-
lasting longer.
Right. But if you have any trouble right down to brake lines, I mean, you can replace them, no problem at all.
Right.
How about, like, what's the other thing called? The master cylinder, the thing that makes brakes
Yep,
work?
Yep.
Does that ever go bad?
Oh, they go bad quite often.
Do
Yeah.
they really?
Yep.
So, I mean, anything to do with your car, with the exception of selling tires.
Right.
But pretty much a replacement of an engine or a transmission, brakes. You're not talking just brake lines. You're talking brake pads, brake
Right.
shoes, any of that
Rotors,
stuff.
calipers, hoses,
Rotors,
whatever
calipers,
it needs, we
everything.
can take care of it in
Okay.
the brake department at Wall Service Center. So give us
Wow.
a call to schedule an appointment. 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. Downtown Milford, we're at 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in there
gonna
and just say hi or stop in and schedule an appointment.
Yeah, we can go ahead and have Rick come on down if you want. So we're going to talk to Rick Fowler in just a few minutes. I got to get back on the radio first just to be on the safe side. But I want to say that we're here inside Smith's Cafe. I want to tell you. And if you want to come down and have a great breakfast, the food is great. Saturday mornings up till noon, kids eat free. Kids eat free with a paying adult, in other words. So I always say that. So, but if you got some kids, bring them on down. And they have specials every day. So, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, they have specials, breakfast specials, lunch specials, dinner specials. And how do you learn about these specials? How do you see their menu? Go to their Facebook page. So it's Smith's Cafe on Facebook, all right? And go there and you can learn all about Smith's and you can see what they have, but the food is great. It's a local restaurant. It's family owned, family operated. Their food is made from scratch and it's really, 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 really good. All right, you're watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We've been doing it now for over 5 years and we have different guests going to be on and we also are on Delaware 105.9. So right now you're watching either on Facebook or on My Cozy TV, but we really want to build our Facebook audience. We do not know what the future holds for our Cozy TV audience because it's been purchased. So we don't know if we're going to be on My Cozy TV forever. We hope we are, but we want to ask you in the meantime if you would take the time, make a note now if you would, or do it now, go to Facebook and like Weller Does Delmarva because that's where we're going to be broadcasting if we were to not be on TV. If you are watching on Facebook, we'd appreciate it if you would take a minute and hit the share button and share the show if you would and let people know what you're doing. So we're here, and you say, where is here? there's a place in Seaford, used to be a Food Line shopping center, and it's called Delmarva Teen Challenge Thrift Store. It's huge. It's a mega thrift store, 30-some thousand square feet. That's a big, big, big building, okay? And then inside of there is a restaurant, and it's called Smith's Cafe. And the Smith family has been in the restaurant business for, I think, 30-some years. And they started with, I know him as Arnold Smith. In other words, him and his wife started this restaurant, and their family has been involved in it. And now Billy and James Smith have this restaurant here, and it's a great place to eat, whether you like seafood, whether you like dumplings, whether you like pancakes, whether you need a cake or a pie. They do takeouts. It is just a great place to get some food. So check them out, Smith's Cafe in Seaford. We are going to be coming back on the radio in just a minute or so. So we want to let you know that if you're watching on TV and you got to hit the road, you can check it out on Delaware 105.9 because we're on the radio, we're on TV, and we're on Facebook Live. And if you got to go and you can't keep listening or watching, you can always go back to wellerdoesdelmarva.com on the web or Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook, and you can watch the show there. Because sometimes we have giveaways and we have specials, and it's hard to say what we're going to have. I do want to talk about Dry Zone real quick. We've had a lot of rain and stuff like that, and later today or tomorrow, I'm going to make a video of my crawl space, okay? Because I went out in my yard the other day, and I noticed my yard was saturated with water. And I said, I'm going to check my crawl space. My crawl space was just as dry as it could be, because Dry Zone came in and they encapsulated it and they put their HydroLink drainage system in there, and that thing is working like a charm. So if you have a crawl space and it has any moisture in it whatsoever, it's not supposed to have that, okay? And you deserve better. Whether you live in Cokesbury or wherever you live, you do not have to live with a damp or musty or moldy crawl space if you don't want to. Dry Zone can take care of it. All right. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you have any crawl space work you need done, like encapsulation, they are the place. Okay. They are the people. Maybe your basement is leaking. Maybe you need a sump pump. Maybe you need a battery backup sump pump. Maybe you need some electrical work. I've got somebody who's trying to sell their house and it needs some electrical work done to pass the home inspection, and I'm going to recommend Dry Zone for that. They do electrical work. So anyway, and they could take your garage. If you got a garage that's got sheetrock and it's always wet and you got a little bit of mold now and you're just tired of it, or you just want to remodel and tune up your garage, they can help you with that. So there's a lot of services they provide, and there's a lot that they don't do. They know what they do, and they do what they do well, and what they don't do, they just don't do it. So also, if you're looking for a job, in other words, this kind of weather, maybe you're a contractor and you haven't been able to work for a few days or weeks or something like that. Hey, Dry Zone is always looking for new people, more people. They're growing like crazy. And I just want to let you know, you always can apply for a job at Dry Zone. They're looking for some career-minded people, upbeat people, people that want to be on their team. And you can apply online at dryzone.com. You could stop by on Route 16 in Ellendale, the Big Red Dry Zone barn, and you can apply there, or you can send them your resume if you want. But if you're interested in a new career, one that will give you 52 weeks of work every year, Dry Zone is not weather related. They work all the time, okay? So it's dryzone.com. Got any questions, you can call them at 684-5034. If you need any of the services they provide, I am telling you, I've dealt with them. I'm very happy with them. They're a great company to deal with. Another great company to deal with that I've dealt with for a long time is my friend Rick Fowler. Hasn't been here for a few weeks. He's been very busy, and I'm glad to have him back. And Rick, how's your week been?
Busy.
Busy.
Which is great.
Right. Busy with what?
I was told not to complain.
Not to complain. Well, never complain.
Never complain
okay?
about being busy. No, we are very busy.
Like what kind of stuff? Now, this is, I do need to say, this is a paid advertisement. It's a new thing. We have to say that. So this is a paid advertiser. Rick Fowler is a good supporter of the show. But what have you been busy with? Selling stuff? Fixing stuff?
We've actually sold many computer systems this week.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's storm related or not, because we've had several storm crises.
Oh, okay. Good point. Good point.
So one point I'd like to stress is surge protection.
Yes.
A lot of computers, a lot of people don't think about it, is their computers are vulnerable through the network ports, through the DSL line ports, through your Comcast cable ports, Mediacom, doesn't matter. Most of them don't stress to you, the cable companies don't stress to you that you need surge protection.
And you can help with that.
We can help with that. We've got a very good surge protection that will actually guarantee up to $100,000 worth of damage.
Whoa! So if you have this from you and you do get a surge and it ruins your computer or monitor or whatever, I guess is plugged into it.
Yep.
You're saying that the company that makes it will replace things up to $100,000.
Up to $100,000.
That's pretty good. How much is something like that? Or
well, those protectors are about $150.
Okay.
So for a
I would say they're well
$150
worth
investment,
it.
you're going to get $100,000 worth of return
Right.
if something happens.
Can you plug a TV into it too?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh. So I
Absolutely.
could plug my computer in it.
Any
my monitor.
any devices that you have, if you plug it into it, they'll guarantee they won't fail.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So, that would be well worth that.
Yes.
You think of a flat screen TV and a printer.
We've been applying that. We've actually been applying that to copiers and putting them on all the copiers
Never
that we
thought of
sell
that.
here lately.
Okay.
Try to save these devices from the electrical.
Oh, it
surges.
happens. I had a nightlight go out because of a surge, and my electronic dog fence box.
We actually got
surged.
an all-in-one computer system. It's a monitor, a computer, the whole nine. It's
All built into one.
All built into
Okay.
one, and even the cables were fried black.
No kidding.
And they had a lightning strike in between there and their neighbor's home. And this will tell you something because the lightning hit directly in the center of the two homes.
Between the two.
And took out a tree. The neighbor's home, which is more along the lines of where the lightning struck, they were fine. Nothing got burned up because they had surge protection.
Kidding.
But the neighbor to the left, everything burned up. Their TV, their computer, their monitor, their cable boxes, even the cables were even blackened. So they didn't have surge protection, whereas the neighbor did.
Isn't that something? That's a great example, isn't it?
Yep.
One neighbor did, one neighbor didn't.
That's right. So we did take care of
'Cause
that
it's something
neighbor,
you
and we
never
also
think
put in
about.
we also put in a surge protection when we
Yes.
fixed our
Good
equipment.
idea. Well, that surge protector is less than a deductible would be.
Correct.
You might get a lightning strike and mess your stuff up, but you still got a deductible.
Absolutely.
Where this way, if you got a surge protector, it's nothing you got to worry about.
So with all these, we're in the midst of hurricane season, thinking about all those in the Carolinas right now.
Right.
But we are in the middle of hurricane season. We don't know what's going to happen, in the
Right.
next couple of months.
Isn't there 2 or 3 more
But it is
storms
something
are
to think. It
brewing?
is something to seriously consider prior to that happening is save those devices.
Yep. So if you have something that's been hit, you could take a look at it and see if you can fix it or what the
Absolutely. And
remedy
we'll work
is.
with your insurance company too.
Will you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
We'll work
give
with
them a
the
quote and all
we'll
that stuff?
We
Okay.
talk to the insurance companies, get the
Okay.
quotes, get everything settled for you, try to take that burden off of you.
Wow. Okay. All right. So anyway, we're talking repairs, we're talking maintenance, we're talking
Repairs,
something.
sales.
If you woke up today and all of a sudden your computer doesn't work, and you say why, doesn't matter why.
Doesn't matter
Just
why.
get it
Just
to
give me a
you and
call.
you'll figure it out.
Yep.
But if it's got to do with a lightning strike or surge, something like that, then at that point you'll see.
And
if you
as
can,
always, it's free estimate.
That's
It's a
right.
Free
That's
estimate.
right.
We
I
don't
keep
charge you to look
forgetting
at
that.
it, so it doesn't cost you anything but the ride over.
Right.
Yeah.
So they bring it, drop it off, or you may look at it right then and there.
We
It's
can
hard
look
to
at
say.
it right there. You might want to call us ahead of time to make sure we're not too busy.
Okay.
If you're in a hurry.
Oh, good. Right.
So if you are in a hurry, we may not be able to just take care
Right.
of you right then and there.
Well,
but
just all they need to do is tell you their scenario.
yeah, just give us a call. I'll be glad to set aside a few minutes to plug your computer up, and we plug it
Okay.
up in front of you. We'll let you
Okay,
see
right.
what's going on.
Right.
We're honest. We want you to see what's going on. We can point out the problems. So you can feel comfortable with what we're telling you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of places won't do that. A lot of places just give you an estimate.
Right.
You got to take them on their word of what's going on.
Right.
And we run into it so much anymore. It's just people are getting scammed.
Right.
And I'm not trying to say that other companies aren't good
No,
or
but
they
it's
can't be
important
good,
to
but
know
you've
who
got to
you're
know.
dealing with.
Yeah.
You
So,
know,
I mean,
because
we had one come in that was actually fixed. They had it for 2 months, and the customer, was tired of waiting. They said, okay, they would fix it. They fixed it. They brought it into us because the next day it did the exact same thing.
really,
And it had no power. That's what they said the problem was, is no power.
no power.
And they brought it into us and took it apart, and they had used Scotch tape to put down on the board where the power plugs into the board to hold it in place.
no way.
And when they would plug in the cord, it would push that
Move the
Scotch
Scotch
tape and move
tape.
it out of the way. So they used Scotch tape, and they charged them $300 to do that.
wow.
They charged them $300 to do that. I left it alone. I called her. I told her to come back in and look, and
Let me
she
show
took that
you.
piece.
Right.
She took that piece back to them.
Right.
I said, now don't let them take it in the back room, because
Right.
you don't know what they're going to do to it in the
Right.
back room, and I don't want you to have more problems, because then they'll say it was me.
Yeah.
But just get your money back and bring it back, and we'll fix it right.
wow.
And we fixed it for half of the $300. I mean,
Yeah.
and fixed it properly.
Well, that's the value. If you go to No Nonsense, Rick's an owner operator. He's on the scene 80-90% of the time, in other words. And he's
I
got
did take
really
a little bit, a few days off last
you
week.
did. I was surprised. But anyway, but you got really good people working with you. I've dealt with pretty much all of his staff, and I've been very happy with them over the years. But, if you're looking for a place, you want to buy a new piece of equipment, you want to buy a used piece of equipment, you need something fixed. You're not sure if you need it fixed. It's just not working like it used to. Rick's a good, trustworthy guy. Local business, been in business, 20 plus years?
20 plus years.
20 plus years.
26 years.
26 years. So anyway, if you're looking for somebody that his prices are fair, his integrity is good, he's honest, his prices are good, whether you're buying something or whether you're getting something repaired. No nonsense office machines. Now, are you open today?
I am open today.
8 o'clock.
We'll actually have a full staff today. That's how busy we are.
Wow. Well, I'm glad.
So I'm glad.
I'm glad you're
I've
busy.
complained a few times because it's been
Right.
busy, but no.
Yep.
I love the business, want even more. So
Right.
may I have to hire some more people. So if you want to bring in an application,
Okay.
I'll be happy to talk to you.
All right. Now, so how do people reach you?
They can reach me 302-856-7381. Hit
Okay.
me up on Facebook at Richard Fowler, or we're at 22416 Lewis Georgetown Highway in Georgetown, 2 miles east of the Circle.
All right. 856-7381.
Yes.
All right, Rick. Have a good
All right.
weekend. Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
a lot. Want to take a koozie? Help yourself. Take one for your guys, too. All right, so there he goes. So anyway, you're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. I do want to talk about a gentleman who did some blacktop sealing for me and restriping of the parking lot at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. His name's Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving, and I'm very happy with him. So if you need any blacktop work, repairs, or maintenance, he even does tar and chip. I have just got to know him, had asked around about him because his family started the business. His dad did, and now Josh has took it over, and Josh's sons are working with him. Another good, long-standing, been in business 60 years in our community doing blacktop. They do blacktop. So, like, if you have a driveway and it's stone and you just want to go ahead and get that thing blacktop, he's your guy. If you have one, I've been only thinking about, sealing the cracks and having it resealed and stuff like that and having it all restriped. He did a really, really good job for me. And the one thing I want to emphasize, I said to him, I don't want that stuff all over my sidewalk or the building. And he looked at me like, what are you talking about? And that's what I had experienced with somebody else in the past, that when I got there after they did the job, it was all over the building, all over the sidewalk. And I mean, it is super clean. If you go by Weller's in Bridgeville, look at the driveway and see what kind of job they did. I'm very, very happy. So if you have a driveway that needs seal coating, if you have a driveway that's got some cracks in it, if you need some blacktop work done or some tar and chip work, he actually works in Kent, Sussex County, and Maryland and Virginia. Estimates are free. Good, honest person. His name is Josh McNeil, and here is his phone number. Are you ready? It's 302-945-7131. 945-7131. Check him out. Give him a call. Tell him I sent you. Estimates are free. He'll take good care of you, okay? Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving, 945-7131. Now we're going to talk to Lewis Briggs again for just a few more minutes. Lewis, have you had breakfast or just got it ordered?
Breakfast right there. It's waiting on me.
Waiting on you. Okay.
It's got placed in the warmer, I understand.
Okay. So at the moment, you basically were sharing with us your career. You
Yes.
started in the military.
Yep.
We do need to go all the way back to high school. What kind of student was Lewis Briggs?
I would say about an average student.
About average? Okay.
Yes.
So they didn't have like a big party when you graduated or anything?
No. The school or my
Yeah,
parents?
the school.
The school, no. It was just a nice diploma out the door. See you
Out
later.
there.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Become a productive citizen.
Well, we consolidated with Millsboro School in 1969-70, and
so you were right in the middle of that.
Yes, we started. We integrated in '69, consolidated in '70, and we graduated 300 and some students our first year.
Wow.
One of the largest classes at the time graduated, and the amazing thing was that each school had different historical backgrounds. So Millsboro School, when they got their class rings, they left school for half day. When we got ours, we just did the junior served the senior lunch, that type deal. And so the day we got our class rings, half the class disappeared. And my cousin was in the class from Millsboro, and they said, "Where's Shannon?" I said, "I have no idea." and they had issues with combining the bands, combining the cheerleaders, things like that,
wow.
making sure it was all even throughout. So you went from maybe six cheerleaders to 12. You went from a band of maybe 60 to 100 some bands, 100 people in the band, and the band was a big thing for Millsboro, and it just grew. So
wow,
that was a lot.
Were you into sports?
No, not really. No, I played football in junior high school. That was it though.
Okay.
But no, I wasn't sports.
And then you've been in public service quite a long time.
Yes, since I was in the military and when law enforcement, and somewhat dabbling in different things after my retirement.
Okay. And now you technically are, I won't say Tommy Cooper's right hand man, but you help keep things moving.
Yep. We have an office in Georgetown and Lewis, and both full service.
So if somebody's looking for a house or a commercial piece of property, somebody's looking to sell something.
We do it all. I got a listing appointment day at 1 o'clock in Dagsboro. I had a settlement yesterday. I got another one coming up, so we're pretty active.
All right. It doesn't cost anything to list a property.
No, not a thing at all. Nope. Okay. It doesn't cost anything to have a discussion with me.
Okay.
Just call up and ask questions. A lot of times, people stop by and say, I want to do something. I say, think about just different avenues to think of with real estate.
Because you're a good local guy. You've got the pulse of what's going on.
Well, I've lived in this county all my life. I watched it. I've worked all over the county. I know it fairly well. I actually entertained a visit from a New York City police officer about 3 months ago to buy some ground, some land down in outside of Gumber called Peanut Tingle Road. Never heard of it.
Oh, Peanut Tingle Road?
Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of it.
I know. I felt the same way. I called the other agent. I said, "Where's this place at?" They said, "Well, I put signs up. They keep taking them down." But he was looking to move.
Because the signs would be so unique.
Yep. So he said, "I took them down. Like I just don't put up anymore." But anyway, there's all kinds. People are looking constantly, and now's a good time in the economy. People are looking.
Interest is low.
Interest is low.
Yeah.
And interest is high from the people because there's a lot of volume out there on the market.
Right. Interest is low on borrowing.
Yep.
And interest is high on buyers.
And there's a lot of positive attitude out there from the economy. I mean, it's just growing.
So it's a good time to buy and it's a good time to sell.
Excellent. Yes. You got.
Do you handle rentals too?
We do not do rentals.
Do not do rentals.
We have to. You have a separate division. There's a lot.
Oh, okay.
It's just more involved with the bookkeeping, things like that. So.
Okay. All right. What else do you want to tell us?
Well, I just thank you the opportunity to be here with you. It's been almost 6 months trying to get me over here.
Yeah.
And so outside that, it's looking for a good rest of the year. I'm looking.
Economy's feeling really good.
A lot of positive attitude out there. I mean, the thing is, you look at Facebook like I do and see everybody, people going back and forth, and the civility. Sometimes you wonder where it's at, things like that. But overall, I think people are in a good place in their lives. I really do.
They are. Yeah. And our political climate's pretty darn good here.
It's good. Yes, I think it's going to be very interesting in November to see how things turn out. Especially here in the state of Delaware, you've got a lot of good candidates and campaigns going on. We've got some good people running down here in Sussex and in Kent, Newcastle.
What's the race to watch?
I would, it's hard to. I'd say the Justin King party race in Kent County is going to be very interesting.
Is it really?
They're both running for state senate. Yeah, that's a key seat because if the Republicans can hold or take that seat, that means they most likely will have control of the Senate, which is a good thing. I mean, I've been everybody talks about one control government, and I've been one person who says one party should not have control of all the government entities. It needs to be, even me being the conservative Republican I am, I said you need some opposition in there.
You need some balance.
Yes, you do. Well,
you need somebody to test your great ideas.
That's right. Yes, because some of the ideas aren't the greatest in the world.
Correct.
You look around, and I mean, it's just like you look at our different avenues there of government now. And I've watched for a long time. I've also been a student of the government. I read a lot of books about it. But when you've got the balance out there, it means people are challenging what you're doing, which is good. Which is good. It's called, it's not called civil unrest. It's just called the decent challenging. Years ago in the Senate, you'd watch it the way they go back and forth, and it was really amazing how that a lot got done because we had Mike Cass was in Congress. We had Bill Roth, and we had Joe Biden, and Delaware got a lot done, and because they worked across the aisles for each other for the benefit of the citizens of Delaware. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I agree. Well, anyway, so we drifted off of the Cokesbury thing just a little bit, but you and Jim Bowden, on Facebook and so on, you have a lot of fun talking about the town of. Do neither one of you live in Cokesbury?
No, I live just on the outside.
It's like a dream of the two of you to move to Cokesbury.
I live. In fact, I got challenged. Someone said, "You don't live in Cokesbury." I live on 404. They said, "You don't actually live in Cokesbury."
But you can observe it better from the outside.
Well, the drones are doing it constantly.
Right.
I have drones, just
like if you were right in the middle of it.
Yes, yeah, I couldn't do what I do now.
You couldn't see it
because
objectively.
They talk about the silent dome over Cokesbury, which
Right.
which can work sometimes.
Well,
too.
didn't they take that dome away and make a movie and then bring it back?
They did. They borrowed it. It was for a TV show.
Right.
They borrowed it and brought it back. Yeah, well, that's how come we can function at no tax.
But when that dome is over, Cokesbury, there's less mosquitoes.
Yes,
because they can't get in.
And the other issues, we have no bugs at all.
No bugs at all.
No bugs.
Wow.
No.
Okay. So no need for bug spray.
No, you haven't asked about our mail delivery service either.
Is that by drone?
I can't. I don't want to discuss that. That's
the mail delivery.
Yeah. But it also,
gotcha.
and one thing we'll bring up, Jim Bowden is president of Georgetown Historical Society.
Okay.
And they've got a effort right now to raise $100,000.
Okay.
They've got a matching. They have a matching grant from an anonymous source. I think Jim can clarify more. I got a letter about it. But if they want to build a new building for the carriages. And an anonymous person has donated $100,000 if they can.
As long as they raise $100,000.
Yep, raise $100,000. So.
Well, we need to get him on to talk about this.
Yes, I would say so. Yep, I would do that. Yep.
He's as easy to get on as you are.
Yes, probably.
So
he's a busy man.
Everybody is busy. But I'll reach out to him.
I'm sure he would.
So. But Jim Bowden's a good one to check out.
I think so.
On Facebook, he does post some nice pictures.
Yeah. The research he does for historical is just unreal. From Seaford to George and all over, he just gets. And I don't know how he has time to do it. So, but
me either. The other day, I noticed that they have listed that flagship.
Yes.
Restaurant or what? And he found a bunch of pictures of when they were bringing it up the river.
It's amazing. I mean, he's also got a museum, I think, in Seaford he takes care of.
Okay.
For the city, or for the historical society over there. And it's quite amazing. His grandfather was the police chief.
Okay.
I believe, in
Seaford?
In Seaford, yes.
Okay.
Yep. So
wow.
that's why he's got such interest in it. It's just amazing.
Wow. All right. Well, I am going to buy your breakfast. So here is a $10 gift card to Smith's.
Well, thank you very
much.
much.
How's that?
I appreciate
Anything
it.
after that, you're on your own. and you can't tip with that. Okay?
Okay.
All right, and here's a can koozie.
Yeah.
All right. And that's about all I got to give
and
you.
And there's my good friend, Kevin Short. Kevin refers to me as his junkyard dog.
What?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Kevin's a very good friend of mine. Yes.
Wow. You guys both go to the same hair designer?
Actually, yes.
What, do you both go to the same barber?
Yeah.
What's the barber's name?
We can't discuss that.
It's in Cokesbury?
Yeah, under the dome.
Under the dome.
Yeah.
All right,
Jim,
thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
All right. There he goes, everybody. Lewis Briggs, good friend, good guy, well worth listening to sometimes. So anyway, check him out on the Facebook. So anyway, Kevin Short has arrived, and I see Jeannie Morgan is here, and we got a lot of different things going on the show, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. It was nice having Rick Fowler on, and I just want to remind you, he's open today at 8 o'clock, and I don't know that we told you where his business was, but it's right there 2 miles east of the Circle on Route 9, right next to the Sports at the Beach Complex, okay? So if you don't know where he's at, that's where he's at, and he'll take good care of you if you need any of what he does. I do want to mention, as far as taking good care, just talked to him yesterday, my accountant, George Luff and Associates. They've got 3 locations. We're talking about Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. But every time I have a business question or an idea, he's one of the people I talk to just to make sure I got everything straight. And I like dealing with George Luff. And he has a business called Luff and Associates, and I've dealt with him for years, 25, 30 years. I don't know exactly, but a long time, okay? His son Tyler is in there with him, and he's got a whole complete staff. So if you need an accountant, whether it's for your personal needs or your business needs, because this year there's all kinds of tax changes. So this is a year that you don't want to make any mistakes, and you don't want to miss the opportunity to take advantage of anything. Luff and Associates is always looking for new customers. Now, another service they provide is they help me with my payroll. So it's called Easy Payroll. So again, if you have a business, whether you deal with him for your accounting or not, doesn't matter. If you need help with payroll, they can help you with their Easy Payroll service, okay? So it's Luff and Associates. Going to give you a phone number. It's 422-9699. 422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Good people to deal with. I'm very happy with them. If you need an accountant for personal or business use, or you need help with your payroll, it's Luff and Associates. 422-9699. Now, we are going to take a break in a minute or so from the radio. I just want to tell you that. And when we do, I want to let you know that you can continue watching this show or listening to this show by simply going to My Cozy TV or to Jim Weller's Facebook page. We don't even have to be friends. You can just go to Jim Weller's Facebook page and watch it there. And there are people watching right now on about 5 different Facebook pages. And if all of you would please hit the share button right now, you just reach down and hit the button that says share and share what you're watching with your friends. We sure would appreciate that. We are inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and we are here, and we're going to do this show until 10 o'clock this morning. You are welcome to come down, watch the show, enjoy breakfast, whatever you want to do. Sit there and have a cup of coffee, and if you want to do a breakfast review with me and tell me about your breakfast, I will buy your breakfast, okay? So we also have Keith Ruark coming on from Integrity Pest Solutions. We've got Kevin Short coming on. We've got Will Kenny coming on, talking about Will's Carnival. We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to continue on My Cozy TV and Jim Weller's Facebook page. Don't miss a thing, okay? Now, the next person you're going to hear from is Colin Walls, Walls Service Center in Milford, Delaware. And he is here to tell you all about his business. And I'm going to check on something on Facebook and check a message while he's doing that. So, Colin, take it away whenever you're ready to take it away.
Well, good morning, and Walls Service Center will be open today at 8 o'clock. That's less than a minute from now. So
less than a minute. The anticipation is building.
It is. So if you want to give us a call, the number is 422-8110. The number is right there on the screen, I believe.
On the screen.
It is on the screen, I see.
Yep,
422. So give us a call if you want to get scheduled in. We don't have any room today for appointments, but I know Monday, Tuesday, one of those days we can definitely get you in. But if your car breaks down over the weekend, just drop it by. We've got a mail slot or a key drop slot
a hole
right
in the
there
door.
in the front door, and you can drop your key in there and tag it, put your name on it. If you don't have a pen or a paper to put your name on it, just call us first thing Monday morning and let us know whose car it is and what needs to be done to it or what kind of problem you're having with it. So we're talking about brakes. We do brake lines. We do brake hoses. We do pads, rotors, calipers, shoes, whatever it is, we can take care of it at Walls Service.
You do a lot of front end parts too.
We do a lot of front end parts, yeah.
Yep. So it's not much you can't do.
Right.
All right. And so, you know.
And here's the other thing. When you do front end parts, a lot of times you got to have an alignment.
Right.
We don't do alignments, but we line it up. And we
take it to the place and bring it back.
We actually take it to another shop that we have a relationship with.
And you handle the appointment. They don't have to.
Exactly. So we've kind of worked a deal with them that said,
work me in.
If we do front end work on a car and we need an alignment, can you get us in right away? And they do, and they're really good to us, and they take good care of us.
Good. And they're a good company. So whatever you need, with the exception of tires, you're good to go.
Exactly. So Walls Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com. On the web, go to my Facebook page and
check out the storm coverage.
Yeah, the storm coverage, that would be good. And or a lot of people have shared it, so you might see it come up somewhere in your timeline. 130,000 views or something.
That's pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah, it's kind of amazing.
Every time
views.
You got to remember this, because I have had a couple that did real good, and I never thought of it. In the middle of it, you got to say, wallservicecenter.com.
Well,
Wellers.com.
I'm pretty sure RPJ Waste is really thanking me right now.
Oh, because yes.
Their dumpster in the shot.
100,000 views.
Right, yep.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it is. So anyway, but we did check in, and it's kind of location is tagged on it at Walls Service Center. Oh, this Thursday, if you're at Third Thursday, that's the third Thursday of every month in downtown Milford. They have just a get together, and the shops stay open late and everything. Well, Walls Service Center is going to be honored for 60 years in the community at Walls Service Center.
Whoa! This Thursday?
This Thursday.
What time now?
Third Thursday. I think it starts 5.
Where
6
are you being honored at?
I'm not sure.
All right, but you're getting like a key to the city, your own police car,
most likely. Right.
Right, most likely. Third Thursday, honor Colin.
Yeah.
All right, and we could talk about that Wednesday night, too, on Live.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
What's the name of the show? Live with Walls and Weller.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Katie, everybody, the young lady you see sitting with us, in other words. And
Good morning.
And how are you? Was this a surprise visit?
A little bit.
She's like, man, I like to get my makeup
I thought
straight.
I did something wrong.
No, well, no, I don't know.
Waver over here. And,
come over here. I want to talk about your school grades, okay?
Yes.
All right, this is not a paid segment, everybody. This is Katie, just so you know. I want to take an opportunity to say how much we appreciate Katie's help, okay? And some days we're really glad we're dealing with her, and then some days we're like,
not so much.
Not so much, but we have to work with the anyway, we all have to do some special ed type services in life,
thank
right?
you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, Katie's got a birthday coming up.
I do.
Tomorrow's a big one. Mm-hmm. 30 years old. Okay? Or she's ending her 30s. She's ending her 30s. So I have a gift for you, okay?
You do?
I have a card for you.
Oh, thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
And
I appreciate
there's something
that.
in that, and I hope when you use it, you maybe can get a tan.
Oh,
and
nice.
maybe you come back with a tan from using what's in that card. Is that okay?
That would be awesome. Thank you.
All right.
So thank you very much. I feel much different about this birthday than I did. I'd rather turn 40 than 30. My
Why?
30th birthday was lousy.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Well,
I was not in a good place. I
Not
had
in
a
a good place?
baby. It was just
Okay.
now
Tough.
it's like,
now you have a young lady.
yeah, and she's babysitting tonight.
Right, she's
and
like your sidekick.
Yeah. So in fact, she just said she's not even coming to dinner tonight. She said she'd rather babysit. So
Well,
that's
hold
what
on.
she's
Now,
doing.
Violet's 10.
Yes.
So Violet was just a baby when you were 30.
Yes.
Okay,
You know
so
what's-
I could see where that would be a new chapter
It
of
was,
life. In
yeah.
other words, wow.
Yeah.
Look at how that turned out.
I know, it's amazing. It
Yeah.
really is. And you know what's funny? I can remember my mother turning 40 like it was yesterday. It's very clear. And I was Violet's age.
Okay. Oh, we're coming back on the radio.
Come back on the radio. But
So-
I remember my mother infamously received a card table and a heating pad from my grandmother.
Really? We're on the radio.
That was her
Okay.
gift for her 40th
Wait
birthday.
a minute. A card table and
a heating pad. So this has been the legend, the lore. My mother.
Well, that's
has
better
been,
than an enema bag.
Well, yeah, but she cried on her birthday. It was just a lovely memory.
Really? All right. So you're going to celebrate on your birthday.
I have a feeling a card table and a heating pad might be in my future tomorrow.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
So Katie turns 40 tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, happy birthday
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you.
We do appreciate your help.
Thanks.
We're glad to have you involved some days. Okay?
Some days.
Some days. Well, we're glad to have you involved every day.
Thank you.
It's just some days are more challenging than
Yes.
others. No, I'm
Yeah.
just giving you a hard time. So I just wanted to say thanks a lot and happy birthday. All right?
Thank you. I appreciate it. And it was
right.
nice to see where a lot of people laughing earlier.
What does that mean?
Really getting a kick out of your Cokesbury segment.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The nuclear sub refueling
Yes,
station
yes,
in
yes.
Collins Pond?
I love it.
Oh, it
thank
is
you
funny.
again.
So we do want to say all that Cokesbury, we were kidding, okay? There is not a pop-up toll booth or anything like that. Right, that's what, right. So I'm just letting you know, we were just kidding. It's Lewis Briggs and Jim Boughton have a lot of fun with it. So have you ever seen the
Indeed.
picture of the Weather Rock?
Yes,
I mean, you
it's
talk
amazing.
about an intelligent invention.
They have some nice
Because when
graphics.
it's got moisture on it, they can tell that it's been raining.
It's amazing.
And when it's moving,
not porous.
And it's not porous. But you do know that the moon rock is missing from the Delaware
Yes,
Museum.
I've been following that story. It's
and
very
Lewis
interesting.
openly admitted that they started out with the moon rock.
Isn't it funny
So-
to find out that the moon rock is really like a speck of moon rock, and
Right.
it's really encased in the like acrylic?
Right. That's if we ever really
If we
went
ever
to the
really
moon.
had it. Oh yeah, remember
If
that
we
might
ever-
have been staged.
Right. So-
Violet's very into conspiracy theories right
Is she
now.
really? All right.
Yes. So it's been fun.
All
So,
right.
thank
Well,
you.
anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say? Okay.
I'm looking
Have you got
forward to
all the friends you want to
celebrating.
celebrate with you?
Hey, if anybody else wants to, more the merrier.
Oh, my
Fine.
gosh,
Drinks,
okay.
Drinks to
What,
me.
have you rented that party bus to ride around in?
No.
No,
I
okay.
like to go out, but I don't want it to
Okay.
be like I don't want to be like the queen, but I do like to go out with friends and enjoy my birthday. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you
Thank
do
you.
enjoy your birthday. Okay.
I plan on it.
All right.
Thank you.
very much.
Appreciate it.
All right. So anyway, there she goes. I do want to brag on another good supporter of the show, my friend Dr. T. In fact, I just went and saw him the other day. So I went a week ago and saw Dr. Bud. I went this week and saw Dr. T. I love it. I'm very happy with him. If you ever, I'm going for my wrist, and I know what it's from. See this device right here? For those watching on the radio or TV, I got a 9.7-inch iPad that I hold in my right hand hours on end. That is what I am positive is making my wrist hurt. But anyway, they can adjust your wrist. They can adjust your neck, your back, whatever you got. It's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. okay? And they are in Seaford. They also do massages, but it's Dr. T and Dr. Bud, and I'm telling you, if you've been to a chiropractor and not got the results you wanted, you need to give these guys a try. And if you've never been to a chiropractor, I highly recommend checking them out. They do a great, great job. So here we are. We are talking about Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and Dr. T and Dr. Bud are really good guys, okay? So if you need any of the services they offer, give them a call at 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And yes, they are on Facebook. Look them up there and check them out. My next guest is Jeannie Morgan. If you want to go ahead and have her come on down, we're going to talk to her about a big event she's got coming up. And then we're going to have Kevin Short on after a while. And then we're going to have Kevin Short on again. So in other words, if you don't get enough of Kevin Short in the first segment, we're going to let you have some more Kevin Short. So it's like Pete and repeat. Kevin and more Kevin. So anyway, and then we also have Keith Ruark coming in. So we've got a really action-packed show for you. I do want to take just a minute and talk about Atlantic Home Improvements. This is another gentleman I deal with all the time. In other words, I just talked to him yesterday about I had somebody, they got their house for sale, and they had a home inspection done, and there's some things that need to be dealt with, and they're going to take care of it for them. So anyway, it's Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. They do interior work, exterior work, home repairs, flooring, decks, drywall repair, kitchen, counter, backsplash work. They are busy, so please be aware. They are busy, but they are always looking to talk to you about whatever you may need done. All right? They're really good guys. It's Don Lindsay and Mark Johnson. They're partners. They've got over 25 years experience. They know what they're doing. They're licensed, they're insured, and they're good people, okay? So if you have anything you need done around your business or around your home, no matter how small or how big, you give him a call, and Mark will say, hey, because I call him all the time, and sometimes I call him, and he says, that one there, you'd be better off to get somebody else to take care of. Or this one here, nope, we got that. You know, and I love the input and advice that he gives me. And he's not only just giving me that, but he's also a good friend. So Mark Johnson, Don Lindsay, Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. Here's their phone number. Ready? It's 302-500-0133, 302-500-0133. Locally owned and operated. Mark Johnson and Don Lindsay, over 25 years experience, free estimates, and they will take good care of you. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm ready. So they've done good by me. Now, my next guest, Jeannie Morgan. So Katie, we are ready. Jeannie Morgan is going to talk to us about an upcoming event. Is that correct?
Correct.
And we're going to say good morning to Jim Collins, first of all.
Yes, good morning, Mr.
He wasn't
Jim.
able to be here this morning, and we miss his company, but I think you're going to do a fine job.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
So I saw you brought your husband Dave with you.
I did.
And you're having breakfast, I guess?
We are.
Okay. Well, thank
We
you.
are.
I do have a gift for you.
Oh, okay.
Great. I want to give you another Weller's discount card.
Thank you.
Okay,
I sure
so
do
don't
miss
lose
my
this
card.
one.
I won't.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
don't lose that. All right, what do we got coming up?
Well, we are, first of all, this is Delmarva Gospel Music Association. My husband and I are members.
Okay.
It started about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And we're doing concerts, 4 to 5, 6 concerts a year.
Wow. Okay.
And we just finished with the Collingsworth a couple weeks ago. We've got the Kingsmen Quartet is going to be at the Modern Maturity Center in Dover.
Dover, okay.
Yes, this is the 21st
Oh,
of
wait a minute. September 21st.
Friday.
Next Friday. That is next Friday.
Friday.
All right,
Yes.
so they need to get some tickets.
Yes.
Invite your friends. Is there going to be any food?
Yes, it's a dinner and a concert.
Dinner and a concert. So
Right.
what a great way to end the week.
It is.
You know,
It
go
is.
out to dinner, enjoy some music, some fellowship, and so on. So
Great fellowship.
now, what's the name of the group again?
The Kingsmen Quartet.
I don't know if you call them a group or they're a quartet.
There's a quartet. Yes.
Okay.
And they started back in the 70s.
Okay.
And they even performed with Jimmy Carter on the White
Really?
at the White House
At the
with
White
Jimmy
House,
Carter,
wow.
and they were at the World's Fair in the 80s
Oh,
and
my
with
gosh,
Ronald Reagan.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And
the same people been around for a while.
Yeah, they've been around for a
Wow.
I remember seeing them when I was a kid, so
Really?
they've been around for a while, Jim.
Okay. At least 10 or 15 years.
At least.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, so this is our opportunity to see them locally.
Yes.
Up at Dover at the Modern Maturity Center.
Right.
Next Friday night.
Right.
Okay, about what time? 5 o'clock?
It starts at 6 o'clock. Doors
Okay.
open at 5.
Okay.
Tickets are on sale until Tuesday, the 18th. It's
Ooh,
coming Tuesday.
okay. So you got to get them over the weekend so they can get them
Or
online,
Monday and
evidently.
Tuesday. No, they have to call because
Oh,
it's reserved
okay.
seating.
Oh,
the
good
Modern
point.
Maturity.
Well, they got to fix the food.
Yes, they got to fix the food. So
They got to know how many people.
Tuesday's going to be the deadline for that.
What kind of food they having?
You know, I'm not sure. I
Okay.
called them and asked them, and they
I'm
said
sure it's gonna
they
be
didn't tell
good.
me. Yeah, they always have great food.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
So it's a dinner and a concert.
Right.
Oh, all for one money. So how much is it?
$45 a cup a person.
A person.
A person.
Including the food.
And concert.
And concert.
Food and
$45
concert.
each. What a great way, though, to get out and, and have some fun and
support.
relax.
And it's actually supporting both organizations.
Okay.
The Modern Maturity Center
Gets percentage
is
of the
nonprofit,
proceeds.
and Delmarva Gospel's nonprofit.
Okay. So you're helping everybody and having a good meal and a
Right.
good time.
Right. So we partnered with them to do this. Yes.
All right. So how do they get a ticket?
They have to
That's
call
the
the
question.
Modern Maturity Center.
All right. Here we go.
734
734
1200.
1200.
1200. 734 1200.
1200. 302 734 1200 to get your tickets.
Extension 167.
Extension 167 734 1200.
Right.
All right. And you got to do that by when did you say? Monday?
Tuesday. Tuesday, when they close Tuesday, it's going to
It's over.
It's
okay.
over.
So they got to know how many people and how much food and so on. So
Right.
this is next Friday night, and you called it the Kingsmen Quartet.
Correct.
Been around quite a while. Great night of music, entertainment, and food.
Right. And you might recognize these songs too, Jim. He hideth my soul, look for me at Jesus'
Okay,
feet.
yep.
This is some of their songs that
Okay.
they've sang over the
For the years, okay.
I've got that old time religion, Glory Road.
Okay.
And never been
Okay.
this homesick before.
Wow.
Most people will recognize those old hymns like that. And,
Right.
So that's their songs.
And the DGMA, Delmarva Gospel,
Music Association.
is a local group of people that,
Right.
got together and started this, and they are trying to have events here locally.
Right.
Had
right.
one at Crossroad Church just a week or so
With the
ago.
Collingsworth, yes.
Okay, now you're up at the Modern Maturity Center.
Right.
You also have some events out there at Sam Yoder's building,
We have the McCameys, December the 7th.
December the 7th. Okay.
Right, and that's a membership dinner and concert.
Okay.
And then it will be opened after all the members get
Okay.
their seating.
Okay.
Then they will sell
Some
tickets
tickets.
for that also.
So is there a website or a Facebook page for this group?
For the McCameys?
No, for the
The Kings-
DGMA.
Yes, DelmarvaGospel.com.
Okay, so
It's very simple.
delmarvagospel.com. Is that a Facebook page or a website?
That is a website.
Okay, so
And
if
they
you
can
want to
purchase,
see upcoming events,
Right.
purchase tickets.
Right.
Okay.
Except for the Kingsmen. That has to be done through
the Modern Maturity Center.
Right.
Okay. So if you want to learn more or know more or see what's going on, you can look up their website, the Delmarva, DGMA.com,
DelmarvaGospel.com.
DelmarvaGospel.com.
Right.
And that way you can learn all about what's going on now, coming up.
Correct. And on Facebook page, Delmarva Gospel Music Association.
Okay, so that one there, we just would like everybody to just right now, just go to the Delmarva Gospel Music Association.
And like the page.
And like the page, click on notifications. That way you'll always know what's going on.
We have drawings. We give away tickets.
Oh, yeah,
And we
you do.
keep, yes, we keep things posted as to what's going on. There's a daily scripture on the page.
Okay.
So we have something going on the page every day.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you. Is there anything else? I don't want to cut you short.
I believe that's all.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, they
All
were,
right.
one thing too, they also were inducted into the Gospel Music and the Christian Music Hall of Fame. I didn't know that there was two different ones, but
Wow.
the Kingsmen
Okay.
have been inducted into both
So
of those.
this is kind of
back in the 80s.
a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity if you've never seen them.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, they're not here you don't hear of the Kingsmen being around here
Okay.
normally.
All right.
So, thank you
thanks
very
for
much,
bringing
Jim.
them. Thanks for being on.
Thanks for the card.
All right. You want a can, koozie?
Sure.
Take one with you if you
Thank
want.
you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. See you,
Have a
Jeannie.
great
Take
day.
care. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you. All right. There she goes, everybody. So check that out, their Facebook page or their website. What is next? What is next? I see Kevin Short has a ribbon arrived. So he can come on over whenever he's ready. I do want to talk real quick about First Class Heating and Air. People say, Jim Weller, everybody you talk about, you really love dealing with them. Well, I do. When you need something done, isn't it always nice if you deal with a company that knows what they're doing, arrives on time, their prices are fine, and they do a great job? Isn't that nice? Well, that's what I feel about First Class Heating and Air. Whether I have something that's broke, whether I have a new project I want talked about or I want to talk about, whether I have a rental property that needs something, or whether I need a whole new system, I like dealing with First Class Heating and Air. They're a very good company. I'm very happy with them, and they do a good job. So what I'm saying is, if you have an air conditioner that's not working just right, whether you need some home performance work done, whether you want to get some plumbing done, whether you need to do some remodeling and you want a new heating and air conditioning system, or no remodeling, but your heating and air conditioning system is just not what it's used to be or should be, First Class Heating and Air can take care of you. Their vehicles are lettered. Their people are in uniforms. They tell you what time they're coming. They give you a call when they're on their way just to make sure you're still ready and everything's fine. I love dealing with them, okay? They have these service agreements, which are like a maintenance agreement where they come out twice a year and check everything. And if you need anything, you get a discount on parts and labor, and you get a discount on parts and labor on anything they do for you, just by having that service agreement. So I really like them. Great company. It's called First Class Heating and Air. On the web, it's firstclasshvac.com. All those words and letters, okay? Firstclasshvac.com. And then you can also like them on Facebook, all right? So tell them I sent you. 934-8900, 934-8900, First Class Heating and Air. Now, here he is, everybody. This is one of Debbie Short's best friends. Kevin Short.
I was this morning anyway.
All right.
That's a day-to-day thing.
He was this morning.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So anyway, I wanted to say good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I couldn't be better.
Couldn't be better. Well, that's good. I think you could be better. But
I woke up to Lewis Briggs talking to you on the radio.
What do you think of that?
And you know, in my day, it's going to go.
You're not going to top that.
It's going to go downhill from here.
It's going to.
How could that be? You know, it couldn't be any better.
I do need to make an announcement. This is a paid advertisement, just so everybody knows.
We were actually going to talk more about Cokesbury. So do I have to pay for that?
We can talk more about Cokesbury. We can talk about anything you want. But I want to mention.
I think there's a lot going on there we don't know about.
Oh, did you have any idea that they refuel nuclear submarines?
You know,
I mean, think about the magnitude of the planning that went into just the docking station for that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Isn't it? Mm-hmm. And anybody that knows Lewis knows he's amazing.
Yeah, and
he's the amazing Lewis Briggs.
Spare no expense kind of guy.
Oh, no doubt about that. Well, he was a state employee.
That's exactly.
Let's spare no expense.
That's exactly
okay?
Right.
We're going to carry a gun. We want real bullets.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right. And what about a vest? Right. Maybe an extra large. Who knows? Oh my gosh.
So yeah. So we're not.
Can we talk about Tech Talk Live?
We can.
Is that next Tuesday? No, it's not next Tuesday.
No, I'm here early because I'm.
You
gone
are here
next
early.
Week, yes.
Isn't it the 27th or the 28th?
The 26th or something.
Let me check my calendar. You keep talking. I'll just play the role of your personal assistant.
It's the
what?
It's the last Tuesday of the month. I know that.
Is it on a Tuesday?
It's on a Tuesday. Actually.
I'm looking at the 25th.
Yeah, it's the 25th then. Yes.
All right, we're going to go with that. Tech Talk Live, the 25th. You're giving something away again. You got to stop doing this.
We are, and I think it's like a $400.
Yeah. Something.
And my pastor's here. There you go.
Really?
Pete Radford is in the house.
Pete Radford. Okay.
There you go. We ought to get him on the air.
All right, we're going to do our. See you, Lewis.
I think Pete should join us.
Would you wave to Lewis? He's leaving.
Take care, Lewis.
Okay.
You didn't eat my breakfast, did you?
He's going to go protect Cokesbury. They're still, they got a pop-up toll booth. Blew away.
Yeah.
But it's got Coke Dot written right on it. So I got a feeling. But whoever finds it, that's like finding the moon rock. They're going to hold on to that.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, there's going to be some other little town got the Coke Dot toll booth popped up in it.
It could be that
Lincoln City.
We now know where that moon rock is.
You know what? I can't believe he. I won't say confess, but I can't. But he's going to say Jim Bouton's got it. Is what he's going to do. You know what I mean? And Jim Bouton's going to say that Lewis has got it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Tuesday night, the 25th. It's called Tech Talk Live.
We're giving away a USB video recorder from Data Video.
Do they make a USB version of it?
They do. And that would be the USB part. Yes.
That's what. Oh, that's why you call it USB.
And
I thought it was used.
So anybody that's in the tech, the tech world, if you churches, anybody that has any video needs, Colin
you're giving it away.
Not eligible for this prize.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
but you're saying that you're just giving it away.
We're giving it away.
What, do you just have too many and you just want to give them away?
No, the data video will be joining us for the third half hour of the show, and anybody that participates is eligible, and we'll pick somebody from the participation. Somebody that calls and talks.
Really?
And we like people that call. We get a lot of email.
You want them to call on the phone?
On the phone would be good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they could just stop by.
Okay. No, let's not encourage that.
Yeah, that's never happened.
Because it's as secret as the Cokesbury where this show takes place.
But Tech Talk is coming up, and I would have been here next week to talk about it, but I'm out of town, so thanks for moving. And adjusting,
we had to move mountains.
Schedule. Well,
we had to take Lewis's segment and split it in half, and yours.
If I had known that's what had to happen, I would. I am honored that you were able to move Lewis around so I could still be on. So,
well, Kevin,
he's a great
guy. One thing I've learned.
Actually.
I spent the day with Kevin on Tuesday.
We did.
The world evolves around Kevin.
That's not
I've
true.
realized that.
That is so
it's
not
all
true.
about Kevin.
Uh-huh.
No. Where do you want to eat, Kevin? I want to go to the Fisherman's Inn. I
thought
don't really like that.
I thought we
we're going there. No,
I thought we had discussed that in advance.
We did. That was the ploy
and
to
you
get
wanted
me.
And you wanted to go.
And I did go.
I think it revolves around Jim.
So. Well, I was trying to be agreeable.
Okay.
I knew you liked
were very
the place.
agreeable, and you were
We
very
had a good
help.
day together,
we
folks.
Did.
We had a good day of fellowship.
Thank you very much.
So we will have your pastor on in a little bit. Okay. We'll
I doubt you will. I don't think he'll come.
Oh,
because
yeah,
I've seen the way he's dressed, and he's not dressed like a pastor.
Well, tell him we'll talk 20 minutes. Because if we talk 20 minutes, then that opens... After a pastor talks 20 minutes, isn't there like a cardinal rule?
Yeah.
They have to receive an offering.
There you go. Yeah.
So if we get him to talk 20 minutes, maybe that's not all religious.
I saw how he was dressed yesterday on Facebook. So.
Oh, really?
But apparently they're having a meeting here.
Big meeting.
Yeah.
And you're not included.
And
apparently they wanted to get out of town.
Apparently I wasn't invited.
Wasn't invited. Well, that's all right. They invited all their friends instead.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Mid-South Audio.
That's it.
856-6993.
That's it.
All right. You always had that phone number?
Yeah. Since
really?
Yep.
Okay. Ever since you got it?
Since 29 years.
29 years.
Yeah.
And you've been in business 26?
Yeah. No, we've had that number for quite a while.
Oh, gosh. That's the first thing Kevin got was a telephone. He's like, I'm so excited, a rotary phone. How'd you take it when they came out with push-button phones?
I didn't have a rotary phone when we started. But
really?
But my father, growing up, I used to answer the phone for my dad's business, and there was a rotary phone involved in that.
And it
Jim
probably
Bowden,
had a party
I hope
line.
Jim Bowden's watching because he has the switchboard that I
was
first
in your dad's
used.
house?
No, that was at the Classic Motel, and I have everything but begged him to sell me that. Apparently, it belongs to this historical society, which
I have an idea.
I'm willing to donate.
I got it.
Ridiculous sums of money.
$100,000 donation.
Not that ridiculous.
And he's already got somebody to match it.
Not that ridiculous.
You said ridiculous.
But he's got this matching thing. So whatever I give him now, he could get double.
Which means he could sell it to you for half price.
Well, no,
and still get the same.
I'd pay him the real value for the thing. And then
let's throw some numbers out here, Kevin. $800.
Oh no, more than that.
8,000.
Less.
Okay.
Yeah.
75, 7,800.
I'd write him a check for $5,000 right now.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Jim Bowden, the challenge is on now.
$10,000 to the Georgetown Historical Society.
Right.
If he just give me that switchboard.
Well,
when
maybe
I was
the
5
other
years
people...
old, that was my first job in technology. The Elliots, Junior and Sarah Elliott, my next door neighbors, owned the Classic Motel. Back before it was full of full-timers and heroin addicts, when it was a real hotel.
Before it was so popular.
Yeah, before it was so popular. Yeah. And I would go over there as a 5-year-old, and I would sit there, and I would answer the phone, and you'd have to take the patch cords and patch them in. And if you wanted to, if somebody in room 17 needed a call, you'd have to patch the phone, into room 17 and make it ring.
Okay.
And as they were cleaning the hotel, and they were answering the phone, you'd have to patch around so they could have the phone rings in there. Because if you remember those hotels that the the phone in your room had no dial. It was just a receiver. It was blank. So everything had to go
that
through
cut
the
down on
switchboard.
you making long-distance calls.
Well, you had to do all long-distance calls through the operator,
Correct.
which is what I would do. And as a child of 5 and 6, that was my job.
Okay.
And it was fun. I mean, I
child
enjoyed
of
it.
5 and 6. What are you talking about?
5 or 6 years old. That's what I was doing.
Get out of
I was
town.
sitting over there. Absolutely. I was sitting over there in the hotel lobby taking phone calls.
Were you really?
Yep.
And what were you doing with them? Did you get them right? Or
people would call and I'd patch them in. Yeah, it was
no
fun.
kidding. You talked to the people?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And they would say, "Is this Harold's son?"
No. I didn't know these people.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
All right.
It wasn't the bar wasn't real high, but I'd like to have that switchboard. He told me he ended up with it. And so there's a $5,000 offer on the table right now.
Right now.
Which would be $10,000 to the Historical Society. And I'll go find him today. If he wants to do it, we can make the deal.
Today.
And he can keep it until I have a place for it.
Can he really?
Yeah.
As long as he keeps it fully insured for $10,000.
We're
taking a break from the radio. We're going to
All
continue on. Hit the share button on Facebook. All right, Kevin, do you mind if we let you move on for a little bit?
You're kicking me out? I'll
Gently.
go find my pastor.
You go find your pastor, and
we'll
we're
pray
going to
for
talk
you.
to Will about Will's Carnival, and then after that, we'll have you back on, and then we can have him on after 9 if he's up for it.
Yeah, he won't be, but we'll see.
He might be.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
not very talkative.
For real? For a pastor? All right, Kevin, get out of here, all right? All right, we're going to talk, I think, to Colin Walls about Collins Pond and the refueling of nuclear submarines.
It's not my pond.
Oh, it's not?
No,
now
it's not
you tell
my-
me.
No.
All right, so
Too
it's
many
not your
L's
pond.
to be my pond. And
Oh,
not
really?
Not an apostrophe.
Because you only
right.
have one.
One L, right?
And they have 2 L's.
Exactly.
All right. So anyway, let's talk about Walls Service Center.
Well, Wall Service Center is open
And it has
today.
2 L's.
It does. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay. These are my math skills. I meant my spelling skills.
Walls Service math skills. Walls both.
Both. Yeah.
Walls Service Center is open today, and if you need to get your car checked out, give us a call. Let's get you on the schedule for next week and get it in. We'll get it checked out, figure out what's going on with it, and then get it fixed and get you back on the road. So, and we're going to do that with a great warranty. We're going to use good quality parts, and we're going to get it done in a timely manner.
And you're going to deal with people that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That
That's
kind of plays a role in everything going smooth, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, when you know what you're doing, it makes
You know,
it
and
makes
what's
the
kind of
job
nice,
a little easier.
I was thinking about your business today, you know, how you're there on the scene and your
Right.
son's there on the scene. And when you hire people, in other words, you really can tell whether they know what they're doing or not. Like, not
Oh, I thought
nothing-
you were going to say I expect them to be on the scene too.
You expect them,
I did.
but I was
That's
thinking
true.
about, you know, take a bigger company,
Right.
and they have people that hire people and stuff like that. They really don't know what they're getting or they're not getting until something goes wrong. Where with you guys,
Right.
you can assess in a conversation with somebody.
Right.
You know, in other words, whether they really do know what they're doing or not. You're right there, elbow to elbow with them during the day. You know, so if somebody's looking for a place that really wants to know that people are on the scene and keeping an eye on things, I think that an owner-operated business speaks a little bit more to that than, you know, a big business that, you know, is not as involved. I hope that was a good point.
No,
I was trying to make a good point, but
yeah, that was a good point. So
you know, but
now that
thinking
you brought all
about-
my time up. No.
Yeah. Oh
Anyway.
gosh, has Kevin got you paying attention to that
Oh
stuff?
my goodness! I'll just take some from Kevin's time.
Yeah, Kevin's
next segment.
5 minutes that turned into 17 minutes was really pretty darn good.
That was, yeah.
That
You
was.
only talked 16 of them, so that was,
Right.
that wasn't bad at all. Kevin got one.
I thought we were having an
16th of
auction,
he
is what
paid
it was.
for.
Oh
All
my
right, Wall Service
gosh!
Center, give us a call. 422-8110,
Give 'em a call.
wallservicecenter.com. In downtown Milford, we're 220 Northeast Front Street. And this Thursday, third Thursday, downtown Milford in the evening. I think it starts 5 or 6 o'clock-ish.
Yep.
Get down there. Lots of vendors and food trucks, and all the businesses are open late. They're going to be honoring us, Wall Service Center. And
I'm
some
going to
kind
try
of,
to make that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be.
Oh, I think it's. Let's just imagine what it
thousands
could
of
be.
dollars, I'm sure.
Well, think what it could be. I'm thinking something like this. It could be a 10-year free water and sewer
and electric. Milford
and
has
electric
Let's
and
include
trash
that.
pickup and police coverage.
Yes.
All of that for free for 10 years, just
That-
because you've got to be one of the oldest businesses in Milford.
Yeah, and I would take that. You know, if that's what they wanted to give me, I would take that.
Okay. I mean, is there an older business or not? 60 years.
You know, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I mean, I think you need to get Jim Bowden to
Wawa's
research
not
that.
been around that long, I don't think.
Huh? Lou's Bootery's going. That's right.
Lou's Bootery. It's not there anymore. That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
The banks are all closed.
Yep. J.C. Penney's not downtown anymore.
Montgomery Ward's is going.
Right. The Grants, right.
Yeah.
No more Grants.
Where did Woolworths go?
Right.
So I'm just thinking, Colin, you may be the longest continually operating business. I think the city of Milford needs to look into that because I would hate for somebody else to notice that.
Who you asked about, Kevin? The hospital's been around a little longer. Yeah.
Oh, the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
They're not
that
big,
daggone
though.
hospital.
They're not that big, though.
Took his award away. Right. They're not as big as Walls Service Center. So, but anyway, 60 years is quite an accomplishment. All right. Now, I do want to ask, if you're watching on Facebook, please do us a favor. Would you hit the share button? And so many people that watch MTV seem to think share is spelled C-H-E-E-R. It's not. It's S-H-A-R-E. So it's the share button, and you're not watching MTV, okay? This is Weller TV. So anyway, you're watching My Cozy TV, all right? And it's cozy inside here. You know, MTV turned upside down, right? It's Weller. Yeah, it is. I thought you meant cozy was MTV turned upside down. The M is all right. We need to give Kevin his own microphone over there. All right. So anyway, we're here. We're inside Smith's Cafe. We're waiting patiently to go back on the radio. So in other words, you know how when you're getting ready to step on one of those set of escalators and you're waiting to step on the step and you don't want to trip or fall or anything, we're waiting to step back onto the radio is our goal, okay? And I do want to tell you that we're going to be here till 10 o'clock, and everybody thinks we mean 10 o'clock tonight. We mean 10 o'clock this morning, okay? We're here from 7 to 10 each and every Saturday morning. In fact, we have actually been here at Smith's Cafe 58 times. Think about that. 58 times we've done the show at Smith's Cafe. So if you ever want to be on this show, I want to let you know that there's opportunity. There's opportunity if you want to consider being on the show, if you ever want to advertise, if you want to do business with any of the people that advertise on this show, you have my permission. In other words, so if you want to buy something from any of our advertisers, they're all open, and they're not open, but they're open to new customers, okay? So they would take a new customer. We're prepping for the radio. This is our final half hour of being on the radio. This is the last half hour of being on Delaware 105.9 for today. So to my radio audience, everybody out there, all of you, thousands and thousands of people listening on the radio, I need you to do me a favor at 9 o'clock. I don't want you to miss anything. So follow us. Just go right on over to My Cozy TV or Jim Weller's Facebook page. And for my Facebook audience, would you please hit the share button, okay? Now, we are inside Smith's Cafe, and whether you're listening on the radio or watching on TV or watching on Facebook or you're going to watch the show later, we want to say thank you. We're starting our 6th year of doing this show. So thank you to everybody that's worked diligently behind the scenes, Colin Walls and Colin Walls II, Katie, people back at the radio and the TV station, and all of the people at Facebook. In other words, I really appreciate everybody's support of the show, all my advertisers, and another good advertiser, supporter of the show, is my insurance agent. His name is Bill Strickland, and he owns and operates L&W Insurance Agency, and I like buying my insurance there, okay? It's L&W Insurance. They do, of course, personal residential type insurance, homeowners, your car insurance, and umbrella policy. They do health care. They do life insurance. They also do commercial insurance. So, you know, if you have a business and you need some insurance, you're not sure if you need insurance. If you're having an event and you want to make sure you're insured, because we live in a day and time that you just never know what's going to happen, and you never know how people are going to react. So the best thing to do is be fully and adequately insured. So if you have insurance and you say, well, I'm already insured, well, let's check it out. Let's put it to the test. Let's go ahead and let L&W look at what you have and give you a second opinion. It's not going to cost you anything. So if you need business insurance, if you need personal insurance, if you have a question about what is an umbrella policy, if you need renter's insurance, L&W can help you out with all of your insurance needs. And if you have a problem or a claim, they get very involved. They don't run and say, here's an 800 number, good luck. They get involved, and they make sure you're satisfied with how it's handled. So here's the number. Ready? 302-856-7828. 302-856-7828. LWinsurance.com on the web. Tell them I sent you. They'll take good care of you. And check them out on Facebook. I think they're there somewhere. So, anyway, that's that. Now, here he is, everybody. A young man that's pretty energetic, pretty smart. I don't know if he's driving yet or not. But anyway, Will Kenny. Is that correct?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
How's school going this year?
Great.
Great? What grade are you in?
11th.
11th grade. Man, are you going to go all the way to graduation?
Hopefully.
Hopefully? All right. So, how's grades?
Great right now.
Really?
Yep.
You got a girlfriend yet?
Not yet.
That's a good idea. Stay away from them girls. All right? They'll just cost you money. They'll make you work more. Now, I'm going to give you a tip. If you do ever have a girlfriend and you're going to go to the movies,
Okay.
tell her you'll meet her at the popcorn stand.
Okay.
That way you don't have to pay her way in. Okay? All right? Just say, I'm not always on time, so I'll meet you at the popcorn stand. Okay? That's what my uncle used to tell us all the time. So, anyway, I try to tell it to as many people as, as I can. All right, so anyway, Will's Carnival.
Will's Carnival for a Cause.
Will's Carnival for a Cause. First of all, how old are you?
Right now I am 16.
And you started doing this carnival when?
When I was 11.
11 years old, this young man starts having a carnival to raise money, not for himself, for organizations.
Yes.
And so now you're doing it again this year.
Yes, sir.
What year would that be? Your fourth?
This will be my 5th year.
5th year. You're good with the math. Okay? All right. So anyway, when is this event?
This event is October 14th.
Is it really?
Sunday from 1 to 5 p.m.
1 to 5. Wow, October 14th.
At
All right.
Chickberry Farms.
Chickberry Farms, that's in Laurel.
That's in Laurel.
So we need people to write that down. Chickberry Farms, October 14th, 1 to 5?
Yes.
All right. And what is this carnival? So let's free parking for starters.
Free parking.
Free fresh air?
Free fresh air.
Free sunshine if the
Free
sun's out.
sunshine, yep.
Okay. And then where does it cost me money?
So the only way it'll cost you money is if you want to enjoy some of our games or rides, which will be $12 per wristband.
And then the kids can do?
Kids can do any game they want. We have a total of 39 games.
39 games. Yes. Do you have that one where it's a big round thing that you get in?
Yep, the pipe race.
Oh, what I love about that is if you get up enough speed, you can just roll it right off the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
In other words, that's kind of cool. It's like a big round plastic pipe that kids get in, and they either stand up or lean over and try to roll the thing.
Yep.
Because there's two of them side by side, right?
And then they race.
They're racing is what they're doing. All right. So me and Colin had a ball with it, okay? But anyway, so you got 39 things now, 39 games. Does that include face painting?
That does not include face painting.
Wow, so it's 39 plus some stuff.
Plus face painting, duck train, rock wall.
Ho, how? You training ducks?
Oh, it's a...
duck training?
Yeah, it's a duck train. It's a ride.
Oh, it's a duck train. Okay, so it's a ride.
Yes.
Okay. Big steam locomotive or a little tractor pulling this thing?
It's going to be a full wheel pulling it.
Really?
Yep.
And so kids get in it and you pull them all around?
Yep, and we pull them around the farm.
Okay. That's not included in the wristband?
That's included.
That is included?
Yes.
But the face painting's not?
The face painting's included as well.
Is it really?
Yep.
So I could get my face painted?
Yes.
I could ride the duck train?
Yep.
Okay. I could do push the big round wheel thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's some other things I could do?
We have a petting zoo.
Can I pet a goat?
You can pet as many goats as you would like.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. All right. What else can I do?
Precision Paintball has donated their shooting gallery and virtual reality game, which is also included in the wristband.
So I can get shot by a paintball?
You will be shooting at targets.
Really?
Yes.
All right. That's included in the wristband?
That's included in the wristband as well.
What else is there?
There's the virtual reality.
What's that mean? Virtual reality?
So you put a headset on,
right?
And you play a game, and it's like
you're really in it.
Yeah, you're really in it.
Like going to work.
Basically.
Virtual reality.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else you got?
We have a silent auction and a Chinese auction.
Hold on. Silent auction means you write it down on a piece of paper.
Yes.
But then you keep coming around to see who outbid you.
Yep.
And rewrite it.
Yep.
Is that right?
Until the time is out. Yep.
Right. Or just write an astronomical number from the beginning.
You can do that as well.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the Chinese auction is open to all nationalities.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, what is a Chinese auction?
So the Chinese auction, we have boxes in front of the items.
Okay.
And you buy as many tickets as you want, and if you want
No limit.
No limit. On how
Like
many
somebody
tickets.
like Kevin Short could buy $5,000 worth of tickets.
So you can buy $5,000 worth of tickets.
Okay.
And then you just take however many tickets you would like to put in the box for the item you get.
Right.
Or you would like.
Because the tickets all have a number on them.
Yep. And then
Okay.
you keep the other ticket to make sure you remember your number.
Right.
And then at the end, we will pick out the ticket, and that would be the winner of the item.
So if I accidentally put both tickets in there, what you could do is just holler out the number, and then it would be an honor system. I could say, yeah, they're both mine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Or I could take other people's tickets out.
I don't know about that one.
Don't know about that. All right. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. I've been to this event. What else you got? So now you got a Chinese auction.
We're also doing karaoke this year.
I could do karaoke?
You could do karaoke.
Really?
Yeah.
Kevin Short and I could do karaoke. I could carry the bucket. He could carry the tune. All right. So karaoke. You pay to do karaoke?
It's free to do karaoke. We'll have anybody can sign up.
Really?
We'll have it for about an hour long. You can do one, two, or three songs, and then we'll have buckets set up.
Can I mix the songs?
If you would like to, yes, you can possibly do that. And then we'll have buckets set up with the singers' names on them, and you will put money in to vote for them, and whoever wins the most money gets a plaque.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so you really want, when you're up there singing, you want to really make sure people vote for you.
Yep, and then all the money from the votes goes to the foundation, and the winner gets a plaque and a gift card.
Really?
Yes.
Man, this is quite an event. Is there anything else? Is there going to be any food for sale?
We'll have Lasher's Barbecue, like we did
last year's
year.
barbecue.
Lasher's.
Lashers. I thought you said last year. Okay, you're quite the salesman selling last year's barbecue. Something I would do. Yeah, here's last year's French fries. Okay, it's called Lasher's Barbecue.
Lasher's Barbecue, yeah.
Okay, and what are they going to have? Were they there last year?
Yes.
Okay, their food was real good.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
So
Okay.
they'll have hot dogs for the kids.
Yep.
And then pulled pork or
Yep,
chicken
I remember
for the
that.
adults. Yep.
Is there going to be an ice cream?
Frozen Farmer will be there.
Frozen Farmer, Evans Farms.
Yep, they're going to bring
Okay.
ice cream.
That's very good ice cream. Very good ice cream.
Very good.
Okay. And what else you got? Hayride?
Hayride, yes.
Okay. Is there any drag racing going on out in the street or anything?
If we don't know about it, we don't know
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
Oh, none sponsored by you.
None sponsored by the carnival.
All right. This is a great event.
Yes.
You know, and what is it, $12?
$12 for the wristband.
Okay. So basically you're saying for $12, bring the kids, in other words, $12 a person, in other words, and it's a fundraiser. This is the whole objective of this is to
money.
raise some money. You got a goal for the day?
We would like to do over 5,000.
Over 5,000.
So that we know that every carnival has done over 5,000, and that's
Okay.
like what
So
we
it's
like to
critical,
stay-
especially since this is your 5-year anniversary.
Yes.
Okay, so it has to do over $5,000.
Yes.
It must do over $5,000, okay? All right, so we need to get a hold of Barry from Boulevard and let them put up a truck display there.
There we go.
And rent a spot off you or something like that. In other words, all right, there's no helicopter rides, right?
No.
Okay, just checking on that. All right, and any other things that you want to mention?
We just
We're
like
out of
to
time. I didn't even realize
we
that.
would like to thank any of the local businesses that have donated.
Who were
Any
some of them?
they-
Do you want to mention them? You can.
we can
I just don't want you
mention
to forget one.
Yeah. We'll
So
mention
that's up
as
to
many-
you.
We'll mention as many as I can remember.
Here
have
we go.
The insurance market.
The insurance market,
Precision Paintball.
Precision Paintball.
George
I
and
didn't
Lynch.
say it right. George and Lynch.
Construction Company.
Where are they out of?
Delaware.
Did they just start?
No, they've been around for a while.
Have they?
Yes.
A big company?
Big company.
They employ a lot of people?
Yes. Actually, my father works for them.
Oh my gosh, does he?
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess they put up with anybody. No, you're dead, good guy. All right. So anyway, George and Lynch. Who else we got?
Lasher's Barbecue.
Not last year's barbecue. It's Lasher's Barbecue.
And then Frozen Farmer.
Frozen Farmer, Evans Farms. Look, she's saying something else. I can't-
Chickberry Farms.
Chickberry Farms is a wonderful place to have
Yes.
an event. If you're listening and watching and you wanted to have a wedding reception or a Christmas party or
Yep.
something,
Any
this
type of
place
event.
is for rent, right?
Yes.
Chickberry Farms. Look them up. Anybody else? Your mom
Solid
is thinking.
Image.
Solid Image.
A Mount Air, we would like
Mount
to
Air.
thank them.
All of Will's school teachers, we want to thank them. His mom and dad.
Yes.
All the volunteers.
Every volunteer that has helped.
What about that Rita woman?
Miss Rita? Yeah, we would like to thank her.
She's
for
still
all-
doing her hair upward?
Yep.
Okay. Makes her look taller, she told me. All right. So anyway, you got a lot of good volunteers.
Yes.
Hey, folks, I want to tell you, this is a great community, family-friendly event. Kevin, you ought to make your way over so we don't miss you. But a great family-friendly community event. Will's Carnival. What?
Benefiting the Alana Rose Foundation.
Yes, great point. Benefiting, say it again.
The Alana Rose Foundation.
All right. And it's October 14th.
From 1 to 5.
Rain or shine, 1 to
Rain or
5.
shine, yep.
Okay, get involved. All right. Is she saying anything else? Oh, she's saying I want to come on. Oh, I had no idea his mother wanted to be on. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I'd just like to thank you for having me on once
Oh, you're
again.
welcome. Oh, you're welcome. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know if we're having you on again or not, but if we're not, get up with me. We'll have you on one more time before.
Yes, sir.
How's that?
That sounds great.
All right. Now get out of here, okay?
Thank you.
Here, you want a can, Koozie?
Sure.
Can you stand a built Ford Tough?
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're going to talk to Kevin Short. I'm going to mention real quick my paving guy, McNeil's Paving. Very happy with them. Love dealing with them. Like the kind of work they do. They do a great job, okay? So if you need some blacktop work done or tar and chip, I recently had all these little cracks filled up, and I had it resealed, and they striped it. They did my place at Bridgeville, and I'm so happy with it. You could tell I'm really happy with it, but I'm happy with the quality of work they did. Their price, I really like their price, but the work they did wowed me more than the price. So if you need your blacktop resealed, if you have some cracks in it, if you need some work done, if you have a new project, you give them a call. I'm going to give you the phone number. And if you dial the number in the order I give it to you, you have an extremely high probability of getting through. It's 302-945-7131. 945-7131. Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. Great local company, been in business 60-some years. His dad started it. Josh told me he started right out of high school in 1980, and now his kids are working with him too. So anyway, he is a good guy. Free estimates. You need something done, give him a call. 945-7131. 7131. Kevin, what'd you think of that young man?
It was impressive.
11 years old, starts a carnival.
Oh, yeah, he's not 11 now. Yeah,
No, but I'm saying at 11 years old for a young man to want to do a carnival, not for himself.
That's right.
I admire it. And if you were to go to it, you would be amazed how organized it is. Cool. He's got a great team around him. His mom and dad really support him. He's just a really good guy. So.
That's great.
Did you have breakfast?
I did.
How was it?
It was very good.
What'd you have? Scrapple and egg cheese?
Scrapple, egg, and cheese, yes.
Scrapple, egg, and cheese?
We could discuss the amount of tip that Lewis Briggs left, but we won't.
Oh, my. Kind of put you to shame?
What? Well, no, I'm thinking that maybe that tipping's not something they do a lot in Cokesbury.
He probably put it on his credit card.
There you go. Yeah, okay.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm giving Lewis a hard time.
Lewis is probably used to a lot of free donuts.
Lewis is
he's
great.
not even listening,
he's
so
a great guy.
we're in the clear now.
I'm hoping he's talking
because
to
radio
Jim,
reception in Cokesbury is different.
I'm hoping he's talking to Jim Bowden about getting me that switchboard.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You really want it now. You're focused on that, aren't you?
I do, yeah.
Laser focused.
Yes.
All right. Did you go talk to your pastor to see if he wanted to go
No,
on?
I will.
Okay. You want to let them get done talking about you first?
Yeah, they were
probably
probably
said,
that's probably why they called
"Daggone it."
this meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
Over here, figuring Kevin wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
All right. Tech Talk Live, the 25th. A couple weeks from now
25th,
on a
and
Tuesday night.
So the other thing I want to mention is a lot of people are always looking for a great bargain. This is our 30th year, or we're getting ready in September. It is September. On the 28th of September, we'll have completed 29 years in business, so we'll be starting our 30th year.
So how long will you have been in business?
Well, September 28th will be 29 years.
Okay, just checking.
What part of that didn't you get?
All of it. All of it.
All right, no.
All right, so you've been in business 29 years.
Yes.
And you started the business.
I did, yes.
Okay.
And so over that period of time, we have accumulated a great deal of stuff.
Oh, here it comes.
And
we're going to have a yard sale.
We have never, ever, I've not ever been really referred to. Well, my employees refer to me as a hoarder.
No way.
I don't consider that I'm a hoarder.
You don't?
No.
Really?
They think they don't understand why there's some things I just won't sell.
Why don't you just say you're an eclectic collector?
Well, I think that's a better term.
Right.
But there's things that, people have made offers on over the years, and I was like, we might use that someday. So
that was only 15 years ago.
And then and then
the need could pop up.
So they've been keeping track of things that we haven't used for over 5 years.
They've started a spreadsheet.
And yes.
It's 48 pages
long.
They
finally had an intervention with the boss.
Wow.
And said, we're out of warehouse space. We got to get rid of some of this stuff. And we've done a great deal of it on eBay, and we've moved a lot of stuff in the last year. But there's an extremely large amount of stuff left to go. So on November the 10th is a Saturday.
Okay.
And we'll be talking more about this. We'll promote it on Facebook. We are going to be selling a great deal of used audio equipment, audio and some video and lighting equipment.
All right.
At our warehouse. It's going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And we want to make it a cash-only sale.
Now, what do you mean by cash? I've already been asked that question.
Okay, cash.
Okay, so you don't mean a check. You don't mean a check, and you don't mean a credit card.
If we did a credit card, we'd have to do the percentage on the card. I'd rather not. Cash is. I'm not going to turn down the credit card, but we want cash.
Okay. So you really want cash?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, just checking. I mean, I just, I have people think cash is check, credit card, IOU.
No, cash is green.
Okay.
Bags. Yeah.
All right. Somebody with a president's picture on it.
Yes.
Okay. A dead president.
Hopefully not counterfeit.
Okay. Hopefully not counterfeit. All right. So.
Are you thinking I should take credit cards?
You want my opinion?
Yeah.
I would.
Okay, well then cash or credit card. I don't want to take checks.
Okay, people will spend more freely with a credit card.
Okay, well that we're encouraging free.
No, it's a statistical fact.
Free
okay.
Spending.
Okay, so all right, so just no checks.
No checks.
Okay, no checks. So cash or credit card. Just factor that in when you do your pricing. Okay.
I think we're gonna do something like 9 to 3, 9 to 4. We'll have this all figured out.
What happens if you sell out at noon?
Then we'll.
Is it load your own?
Yeah, load your own, yes.
Load your own. So come prepared for unbelievable deals.
If you show up at noon and the doors are closed, it's all gone.
It's all gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if that happens, we'll be out having a really nice lunch.
Okay.
So, somewhere.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. Are you going to personally be there?
I will personally. The whole staff will be there.
Okay, so if you have questions about it, but everything's sold as is.
Working on there will be a list published probably the week after next. So they're working on that's
on the website and your Facebook page. Probably
Gino is taking on this week. So
all right.
A lot of stuff, and I'm talking stuff that will be sold for pennies on the dollar, literally.
Okay. And some works and some don't.
And we'll disclose that, but I mean, the majority of the stuff works. The stuff that doesn't work, we'll probably just.
It's not a bunch of junk.
There may be some stuff that doesn't work that you can just come have.
Well, what I would do is I would put it all on one pallet and then just sell the whole pallet of handyman specials. Is what I call them. There you go. Handyman specials.
We'll be demoing the other stuff to show that it does work. And
all right.
And you can touch it and feel it and pet it and whatever.
Okay.
And,
but once you buy it, it's yours.
It's as is, where is.
I call it a blacktop guarantee. Once you hit the blacktop, the warranty's over.
Yeah, there you go.
Or 3 seconds or 3 feet.
Yeah, that's so. But anyway, I mean, it's going to be the value of this sale for the customer is it's going to be that
a huge savings.
Unbelievable savings. Like stuff that we could probably get $400 or $500 for if we waited. We're going to sell for $50. So it's going to be crazy.
Wow,
crazy prices.
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. This will be exciting.
I'm excited.
Are you going to have hot dogs or sodas or anything?
Get you to come if you
can. Really?
Yeah, I think you should.
I might. When is it? November 10th. Yeah, 10th. I'm out of town. But anyway, I'll be in Milton.
Yeah. Well, you'll be here that morning.
I'll be here, right?
But you can come right over.
I hopefully can.
You could be there by 10:30.
Probably.
When the selling gets good.
If I can get through Cokesbury.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, so
cool.
All right, so you've timed out. You gonna hang around or are you taking off?
No, I'm gonna hang around with my wife's on her way. So
okay, we got Keith Ruark coming on, and then maybe we'll give something away or do something silly.
Okay,
is that okay?
See if my pastor wants to talk. That's
do that if you would.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though he doesn't really talk a lot.
Okay. Well, we like to see this. Okay. Tell him we'll do the 20-minute thing if it helps.
He may have to write it down.
Okay. He knows that rule. Yeah. After a church talks 20 minutes, they usually receive an offering.
There you go.
15 minutes, you're in the clear, man. All right.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, so we'll be here. So I see Keith Ruark has arrived, Integrity Pest Solutions. We love talking to him. We'll have him on right after 9, okay? Aaron is back at the radio station. And Aaron, I neglected to mention your name and explain to you the pay structure for helping out with this show. So it's whatever you've worked out with the station, and you will get plenty of free thank yous from me. So, Aaron, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And I did want to say that when Kevin Short was on, that was a paid advertisement, okay? All right. So, anyway, we're in the last few minutes of our radio side of the show, and I just want to say thank you to my Delaware 105.9 audience, because I get all kinds of feedback. And if you got any comments on the show or ideas or input, or you ever want to be on, just shoot me a note through Messenger on Facebook or jim@wellers.com, if you would, okay? But we thank everybody for tuning in, and at 9 o'clock, our radio part of the show ends. And so you can either get in your car and come down to Smith's Cafe, or you can go on Facebook and look up Jim Weller and watch me there. You do not have to be my friend or anything. And if you're watching right now on Facebook, hit the share button one more time, if you would, because sharing is caring. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. Weller's Utility Trailers is closed on Saturday, but we will be open on Monday. And yes, we are selling the heck out of generators. They're below what I paid for them. We're about a couple $100 below online prices. So if you ever in your life wanted a generator, go to Wellers.com and check out the deals I have, okay? You will not beat them anywhere. And Wellers, we've got a lot of trailers, sheds, carports, swing sets, gazebos, dog kennels, and kayaks. Not to mention generators. All right. So anyway, that's that. I hope you all have a good weekend. But if you could, for my radio audience at 9 o'clock, if you could just go over to Facebook and look up Jim Weller, or if you're listening or watching and you say, well, I got to go, I got to get going, I can't hang around with you all day. Listen, you can always watch my show later. It's now or later, like the candy, now or later. You can watch it at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. We're on YouTube, or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. And I'm always looking for new friends on Facebook, so feel free to friend request me on the Facebook. So I want to say thank you again to everybody on the radio. I hope you have a good, safe weekend. Be careful out there. God bless you. And we're going to keep right on My Cozy TV and Jim Weller's Facebook page. Here we go. This is the final hour, folks. It's the hour everybody's been waiting for. It's the last hour of the show. We're going to have Keith Ruark on from Integrity Pest Solutions, and he's going to tell us something, okay? I want to know how to deal with fruit flies in a humane way. That's what I want to know, okay? I don't know where they come from, all right? So that's what I want to know. Where do fruit flies come from, okay? I eat nothing but meat, so where do fruit flies come from? All right, so we're going to take phone calls. If you have any calls for Keith, we're going to take phone calls just for the heck of it, all right? He didn't know that, but that's okay, because Keith is like a walking encyclopedia. He knows everything about everything he knows, and what he doesn't know, he's not sure of. So one way or another, he'll get you the answer, and if he doesn't know the answer, he'll get it for you. All right, we mentioned earlier, tomorrow is Katie's birthday, okay? And when you see her, even though she may look like she's turning 30, she's actually turning 40 and a little bit excited about it. She's at a good season in life. She's expecting a lot of gifts, huge gifts, maybe one that she can drive.
Wow.
Is what she's hoping for. She's looking for a silver Lexus, okay? That's what she would like, 4-door, preferably. All right, what,
SUV
Colin?
or car?
She'd like an SUV.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
yeah.
She needs an SUV. All-wheel drive would be good. And maybe the electric model even. You know?
Oh, yeah, hybrid.
Right. She takes gift cards, Bethany Blues, Blue Water Grill, Dunkin' Donuts, okay? Starbucks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now she's telling us for
She's
sure.
getting specific.
She's getting real specific, okay? All right. So anyway, Katie's birthday's tomorrow. Anybody that knows her, wish her happy birthday. She doesn't need any gifts, but she will receive them, okay? She's a very gracious gift receiver, okay? All right. Colin Walls is next. The timer's already started. Look at that.
I know. When you've already given her a gift, you allowed her to work today. That was nice of you.
That's right. We allowed her to get up early and come down here and hang out with us.
Right. Happy
Colin
birthday.
Walls. Walls Service Center's open. Have you talked to her? Have you talked to Tracy? Are they busy?
Yep, they are
Okay.
busy. I've texted her, and so she's there, and everything's open and ready to go.
No opportunities today, but it doesn't mean that Monday can't be your lucky day to get your...
Right. Well, there's an opportunity to call or to schedule an appointment or stop by and say hi. Yeah. So there's that opportunity.
That opportunity.
But I don't think we can get
anything done. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're only only one day away from Monday.
Right.
And we're 2 days away from Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Hey, well, I do want to say that if you do need Saturday work scheduled,
yes,
call now and
for next Saturday.
Or which I'm not sure if we're closed that Saturday, but Tracy will know and will let the customer know.
Okay.
So that's schedule in advance for Saturdays is what I'm saying.
Right, just to be on the safe side.
That's right.
Well, it doesn't hurt to schedule in advance for everything.
No, it doesn't at all.
Except a breakdown.
Well, those are nice if you could schedule those in advance.
Right. So, but anyway, if you do break down over the weekend, I like what you're saying. Just get your car towed to Walls Service Center in Milford, Delaware.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you were in a flood zone the other day.
We were, yeah.
Wow, it was pretty cool.
It was,
so
yeah.
People can watch that on. They just look up Colin Walls.
Yeah, well, actually, they can just. The best thing probably is to go to Walls Service Center Facebook page.
Okay.
And it's posted there.
Okay.
I tagged Walls Service Center in it, so it will be right there. And like Walls Service Center while
you're there.
Yeah, so you can get all the videos and stuff. We do some cool videos of things we find in cars.
You get a unique little situation on a car or something like that.
Yep.
And the other thing is they can schedule an appointment there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how's that work? Like they just go to Walls Service Center on Facebook.
Right.
And there's a calendar that pops up or something?
I think it's on the left-hand side there on a computer and somewhere on your phone. Just look for it. It should say schedule service or something like that.
People do that?
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Okay, so they can do that 24 hours a day.
Absolutely, yep.
So if you wake up in the middle of the night or you forgot something and you say, I just want to get on the schedule, they can do that?
They can, yep.
Okay.
All right, so that's wallservicecenter.com, Walls Service Center on the Facebook.
The Facebook.
And you can give us a call, 422-8110. That's the majority of the way we book appointments. It's still through the phone. Okay. Believe it or not, people still use their phone.
Okay.
422-8110. Or you could just stop in. We're in downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. That's right across from Abbott's Grill, next to Bicentennial Park. And we call it Bicentennial Park the gateway to the Milford Riverwalk.
Yes, it is.
Mississippian Riverwalk, sorry.
Mississippian Riverwalk.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
All right.
So, anything else we need to know?
I think that's it. We covered it all.
We covered it all. Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, 422-8110. They'll take good care of you. If you break down over the weekend and you're going to have your car towed, have it towed to Walls Service Center in Milford. They'll do a good job for you. Now, we're going to put the phone number up if we could. And if you have a pest-related question, we will let you call and talk to Keith, okay? Because Keith told me that the only things he doesn't know the answer to are the things he doesn't know the answer to. And he knows that. He knows that, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's a wise man when he knows what he doesn't know. Is that right?
That's right.
All right, Keith, how you doing?
Good. How you doing this morning, sir?
Everything all right?
Good. Doing good today.
What's the weather like out there?
A little cloudy, but not too bad.
Now,
humid.
what's this weather do to pests? Like, what does it do? Does it drive the ants out of the ground?
Yeah, it can do that. Especially, I mean, they're almost like us. When it rains and everything, they want to come in too.
Okay. So if somebody's experiencing ants in their house right now, it might be because of the wet weather.
Yep. Could be.
Okay.
Yep.
So, what else changes during wet weather?
I don't know. Quite a bit, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I mean.
Well, what about killer bees? Okay.
Killer bees.
Isn't that what they're called? Is there
hornets?
Hornets. Okay.
European hornets.
But isn't some hornets or bees or something in the ground?
You have cicada killers that are in the ground. You have yellow jackets that go in the ground. You got quite a bit of different.
And so you could be cutting grass and stir them up.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking the lawnmowers got them.
Yeah, and they'll chase you a while too.
Will they really?
Yellow jackets will chase you up to, I think it's like a quarter mile.
So is there a statistic? If you're being chased by some kind of a bee, you've got to be able to sprint for at least a quarter mile.
Right.
After that, you can fall out with a heart attack and you'll be safe.
Yeah, and they'll get you. They'll get you. Yep.
Really? All right, so you deal with this kind of stuff.
Yep.
How do you deal with bees that are in the ground? Or is it a secret? Is this a trade secret?
No, it's not. As long as it's not honeybees. We don't deal with honeybees. Call a beekeeper for honeybees.
Right.
But other
because
than
the beekeeper wants them bees.
Yes, absolutely. That's what they make their living on,
Right.
But
if you've got any kind of hornets or wasps or something like that,
yes,
you really truly can help with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Hornets and that kind of thing, usually they're not in the ground.
They're up.
Yeah. Yep. The
up
hornet's
in the
nest.
rafters.
Yep. And like your yellow jackets, so those type of bees, if you will. They can be in the ground, and their nest can be pretty big, even though you just see them flying out of there. It seems like that's not that big of a deal. It can be pretty big
in the ground.
Significant, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I want somebody to call if you have a question, because I don't have all the questions. Keith has all the answers, but until I ask all the questions. So is it called a pest-related question?
Sure.
Nothing to do with children. This has not got to do with children and in-laws, not those kind of pests.
No.
We're talking about pests. Like, well, what about the fruit flies?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure your phone has been ringing off the hook.
A little bit, yep.
Okay. What hope is there of dealing with fruit flies, and how come I have them?
Give you some information real quick on fruit flies.
Okay.
A female can lay about 500 eggs. Takes
in how long? A month? A year?
No, it doesn't take that long.
500 eggs?
Yeah, and it takes about 9 to 12 days for them to hatch.
No kidding.
Yep, and they can go up to 6.5 miles radius. So if you have them in your house, about 6.5 miles around your house is where they could be coming from, not necessarily, directly in your house.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I could technically blame this on my neighbors.
Yep, you could.
Okay, all of them in the 6.5 miles.
Yep. And to help you with that too is, if you got debris, a lot of leaf piles and everything, it's not necessarily because you have them in your house that they're coming from inside your house.
Well, what if my wife has tomato plants right next to the house?
Yep, absolutely. They'll be coming from
I
there.
told her them tomatoes were bad news. Wow.
So get all that debris and that kind of thing.
Especially since it's been so hot and wet.
They go all year round too. It's just that, this time of season where it's a little cooler, they're like us. They want to get out a little bit more than usual.
Really?
So, mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. The tomato plants have got to go, Denise.
Yep. Compost piles and all that stuff. They're in
Did Katie start the timer? Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Holy mackerel. Oh, Katie's birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
After that, she's going to be on her game. Oh, my gosh. All right. So anyway, the fruit flies, is there any hope for them?
Not as long as you get keep everything sanitary, more or less. Keep the leaves, debris, and all the foliage.
Take showers
and stuff
regularly.
Yep.
Okay.
Take showers regularly.
Okay.
And keep all that stuff, outside.
So they're not
clean.
really coming from a banana in the house.
No.
They're coming from outside.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So.
And, but yeah.
I thought it was because my grandkids ate half a banana and left it laying around or something like that.
Right.
It's not that.
No, not necessarily.
Okay. So it's the debris near the house. Does mulch have anything to do with it?
Yes, mulch will do has something to do with it as well. Anytime.
But for real, tomato plants near the house would probably play a role.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And what if we had a bunch of rotten tomatoes and they were sitting in a cardboard box on the back porch?
That's even worse.
Oh, that's even worse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're making a nice.
Well, we just hadn't had time to get them to the compost pile yet.
Yeah, compost piles too. If they're
within 600 miles,
6.5 miles from your house.
Holy mackerel! I do have a compost pile within 6 miles of my house, so I need to move that thing to 6 miles down the road.
Yep, 6.7 miles, and you'll be all right.
6.7. All right. Golly day! So I have to go find the best spot 6.7 miles from the house.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! All right.
And I'll tell you what helps with those. We actually have some products that we offer.
Oh.
But
here it comes.
Cider vinegar, and that's the oldest thing that's been around forever. Cider vinegar.
Pour
in a
cider
cup.
vinegar all around my house on the outside.
Put it in a cup.
Okay.
Put, saran wrap around it, and then poke some holes in it.
I got to write this down. I'll forget. I take cider vinegar, new or used?
New.
Okay. And I take that and put it in a cup, and then put saran wrap.
Yep, and poke some holes in it, and they'll go in there. Don't make the holes real big because they'll get in and out. But yep.
Right. And then what? After so many's in there, take them outside and let them free. After 6.7 miles away.
That's right. Then your neighbors can have them. That's
right.
down the road.
Right.
Yep.
All right. What else you got going on? You do pest control. You do a little bit of everything, right? We're talking termites. We're talking mice.
Yep, and right now, fleas and mice, September is the big month for fleas.
Is it really?
We've got a ton of calls for fleas, yes.
No
Yeah, I
kidding.
think we've done 7 or 8 treatments in the past 2
What
weeks.
do you do? So you can treat a house for fleas?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. It's a lot of preparation, though. It's not just simple as, and that's another thing, too. You know, save your money on those bombs. You buy it, you know, the
'Cause they're so
hardware
temporary.
store. They're not. There's more to it than just setting those things off.
And if somebody wants to
thinking it's
talk
done.
about this, you're saying they can
Give me a
literally
call.
call you up, and whether you do business or not, you're going to give them some
Yep.
input.
Yep.
But
I'll
your
help you out.
estimates are free, so nobody has nothing to lose by just giving you a call and having you stop by.
Nope. It's free to call us, free to give you
So
information.
where will you go? You'll go all of Sussex County
Sussex and Kent County. Yep.
and Kent County. Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. So estimates are free.
Estimates are free.
So whether we're talking, you know, fleas or a year-round pest control thing or whatever, you're up for it.
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Locally owned, locally operated. Been doing this, what, 10, 12 years?
13.
13.
I've been doing it 13 years.
Have you really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Did you just check with your director?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She keeps him straight.
She's his handler.
Yep.
Keeps him straight.
And also I want to talk about too. Next week it'll be
Oh.
our 1-year anniversary.
I can't believe it. He's celebrating his 1-year anniversary next week.
Yep. And
Wow. So you're coming back on next week?
Yes, we'll be on next week, and
We're going to have some specials or
Yep,
giveaways
we're,
or who knows
we're
what?
in the works right now, trying to figure out exactly what we want to do.
Okay.
So stay tuned next week, and
Stay tuned next week.
We'll have something really nice.
Will you really? Okay. So, yes, you'll be on next week. I forgot what time. Do you remember the time?
8.
Mark your calendar,
8 o'clock.
everybody. The 22nd, we're going to have Keith on at 9 o'clock. No, I'm on the wrong date. What's today's date? The 22nd. He's on next week at 8 o'clock. Yeah, well, I was on the 15th. Okay. Now I'm on the 22nd. All right, so next week, about 8 o'clock, Keith will be on from Integrity Pest Solutions, and it's going to be your 1-year anniversary.
Yep.
Your wife may be joining you on the show, so we're rather looking forward to that segment.
There you go.
Okay?
Me too.
So,
And like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook, Integrity Pest Solutions on Facebook. Now, you really are out of time now, okay?
Yep.
Because that first 5 was like a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay? Katie reimburses me for all unpaid. Oh, this is a paid advertisement. I need to say that. This is a paid advertisement, everybody.
That's right.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. Just give us a call at 302-858-8629 whenever you need anything.
858-8629.
Yes, sir.
8629. All right. Do you ever go by Cokesbury?
Not often.
You've never seen the toll booth, have you? Okay. It's a pop-up one.
Yeah.
It just pops up. All right. Well, I think we have a special guest coming around, so I'm going to let you go.
Yes, sir.
So get out of
Yes,
here, Keith.
Thank you
Thanks
so much.
a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Are you up next? All right, here we go. Have a seat. I have no idea who this is. He just came out of the woodwork. In other words, the key is we're not going to talk to this man for 20 minutes because in the ministry, and I'm sure that he's heard this, after 20 minutes talking and hearing from a pastor, we need to receive an offering.
Oh, okay.
So we're only going to go about 5 or 10 minutes. How about that? Come on over closer because Kevin's coming.
Sure. All right.
Yep. So you bring that one and Kevin will take that one.
All right.
And
Oh, that would be perfect.
yeah, this will be perfect. So Katie, keep us under 20 minutes. Have you? Okay. Well, tell everybody what's your name.
Yeah, so I'm Peter Radford.
Peter Radford.
I'm the senior pastor of Calvary Baptist Church in Georgetown. I've been there now for coming on 5 years in February. So
Seems
Really?
like 10.
seems
Only 5? Really? Wow.
Where'd you come from?
so I was a seminary professor in Lansdale, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And looking for the next opportunity, and the church was looking for a pastor, and so I've been here ever since.
Well, so you're technically Kevin's pastor.
He is.
Yes, even more than technically, I am
Yeah,
Kevin's
he
pastor.
is actually my pastor, yes.
Wow. Now, I know there's a lot of confidentiality rules and stuff like that, but since it's just us guys,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Katie's taking our picture. Kevin, why don't
There
you
we
smile
go.
for this one?
This will be good.
Even though it's
Yeah.
a strain. All right, this is a local show. Just so you know, we're on TV.
Yeah, got
it's
it.
called My Cozy TV. We're also on Facebook. You will be able to go back and use this And if you have a legal team or an insurance company that wants documentation of anything you said or didn't say, it's all recorded. So, but anyway, so you came from Lansdale. So pastoring a church, this would be your first one?
Yeah, this would be the first time I was a senior pastor.
Okay.
I always worked, I'd always been in ministry. While I was a seminary professor, I was a music pastor.
Okay.
So I did that for 7 years.
You can sing?
I sing okay. I'm a better piano player than I am a singer.
Great pianist. His wife is the singer.
That's right.
He sings well too, but his wife is a wonderful singer.
Yeah, no,
Kevin, you really act like you like this guy.
I do.
Okay, I mean you're acting totally different than
Even
what you said
though
about him
apparently
on
they had a
Tuesday.
meeting and I never got an invitation. Yeah, so
we had a meeting.
It was whatever was going on in here today.
Oh no, that's counseling.
No,
No,
that's the men's breakfast. We do it every month,
I
man.
know
You
that.
can always
Hey
come.
Kevin, by the
I
way,
even heard that it was coming
By the
here
way,
this
once
week.
a month there's a
Yeah.
men's breakfast, Kevin. You're
I
so
even-
overly active in the church.
I even heard last Sunday they were moving it to here. But,
right.
So
There it is.
I was waiting, for a whole week
anyway.
to zing you with that one. So
All right.
So this
anyway,
isn't a covert meeting behind the scenes for the church.
No, that's
No.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
to decide what board members to get rid of.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, what is it like pastoring somebody as complex as Kevin Short?
Oh man, well that's difficult to answer on the air.
Okay. You would have to say things beyond any FCC limits.
That's right.
We could talk about what it's like being pastored. By, I'm under no regulations.
Well, Kevin and Debbie are a wonderful part of our congregation, and God's used them in great ways. It's been actually in the last few years, it's been awesome to watch Debbie working with the home that she put together for troubled women, and just kind of being on the outskirts of that and watching her doing that, even seeing some of those ladies come to our church.
Right, watching their lives change.
Yeah, putting their lives back together. That's she's right there in the trenches doing that.
That's a lot
tough
better
work.
than just talking it.
I
mean, she's right in the middle of it.
I agree. So as a pastor, it does my heart a lot of good to watch that taking place.
Right.
Right in our midst. And I didn't tell her go do this. She's just been doing it. And so
Well, you've heard that
exciting.
saying when people leave the church that says the church has left the building. And that's exactly what she's done.
Yeah, that's right.
The
I
church
agree with
has
that.
left the building,
Yeah.
and it's out in the community doing things.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
Wow. Well, good. So you've got a wife, and you got any kids?
Yeah, so I have 2 children. I have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Wow.
And they are the joy of my life. My oldest was adopted, and
really?
it's a story for maybe another time.
Right.
I
was adopted.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terrific.
and that's a story for another time.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Wow.
So-
Well, good.
So we were just out here meeting. Our men's group meets once a month.
Once a
Sometimes we
month.
meet at the church.
Did this just
sometimes
start
we-
this month? Is this the first men's group meeting?
No,
you've
we've been
had?
going all year, but
Okay.
it's our first time here at Smith's.
Okay.
We decided to. We didn't have the best experience at another restaurant, which
What was the name of that restaurant?
Which will remain
No, I'm
nameless,
just kidding.
and so we came here, and it worked out really great.
Well,
They've been.
That was the same restaurant that we were having meetings at that we no longer have meetings at. How about that?
How about that? Well, here's the thing.
In Georgetown.
In the event
That's open for
you
breakfast.
want to stay here or eat here again, they have a thing called the Pick 2,
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
near the
which is
circle.
really good.
Yeah.
Do you like crab cakes? Are pastors allowed to eat seafood?
I'm not into seafood.
Really?
What am I doing here in Delaware?
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
not
ask you
into-
this:
You know,
do you
there
like
are
fried
some-
chicken?
I do like fried chicken.
There's some
Okay.
things we're still working on.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Well, they have really,
No.
really, really good fried chicken.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Wow.
Absolutely. Well, we love the restaurant here. We love the Smiths. They're part of our congregation as well. So we're
Oh,
enjoyed
Jimmy
that.
Smith and Denise go there, don't
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. So
Chick, Darlene.
they? Chicken
Yeah.
Darlene?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I've known that a long time.
Yeah, and their 2 sons as well are members. So
Really?
Yeah. So we've
Okay.
got big roots here
Wow,
in the
in the
cafe.
community,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
See, and you didn't think we'd have anything to talk about.
That's right. And here we are.
I walked
Well,
over
let's
there and he
talk
said, "What
about
will we
when
ever
you were
talk
in
about?"
high school, your grades and your teachers and things like that. I mean, when Kevin graduated, they had a parade,
Yeah, just because I was gone. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
and it didn't stop at the city limits. It was like, let's get him going. So, all right. Well, anyway,
Pastor Radford had he had a difficult job taking over a congregation that had lost a pastor that had been there for a long time, but he's done a really good job, and the church is doing well, and a lot of new faces and a lot of growth, and I'm glad that I'm still there.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. It's still there. Yeah.
well, have you checked today's mail?
That's right.
well,
We've
they
got
may
pretty-
not let me in again, but
We've got a pretty cool event coming up tomorrow. So just
Oh,
recently,
really?
we've started we've started partnering with a Spanish-speaking congregation in Georgetown.
Okay.
And they meet in our building. They've been doing that for 3 weeks.
They're doing their own service
Their
in
own
Spanish.
service in Spanish.
Okay. Do you know Spanish?
Un poquito.
You will know it soon.
I know. I'm studying.
Okay.
Well, tomorrow we've decided we're only going to do this a couple times a year.
Okay.
But we decided to bring them into our service.
What a
we're going
great
to do
idea.
a big joint service tomorrow
So
morning.
it's like, are you going to say something in English and then somebody say it in Spanish?
Yeah, so whoever's speaking, it'll be translated into the other language.
That's going to be a cool event.
Yeah. It should
That's
be
a
fun.
great idea. So tomorrow's a great day to visit this church.
There it is, Calvary Baptist Church. We're right on 113 in Georgetown.
Now, how often do you allow new people to come in?
Yeah, that's right. You know, we only try to do that once a week.
Only once a week.
And it happens on Sundays. So you can come.
What time is service?
It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning, right?
10
And if
o'clock.
you can't make it, it's also on Facebook.
Yeah, it's
Is
on,
it really
on YouTube
streaming?
or
You
Facebook.
mean-
yes,
yeah.
on Facebook and YouTube. So you
Really?
can participate. We stream our whole service. You could
Excellent.
jump on our website and find that. So
Okay.
yeah.
And if you miss it, then you could still see it.
That's right. Well, actually,
Wow.
when people can't come for whatever reason, they're able to
Right.
jump on and.
Now, do you use Easy Tithe?
We actually have an app that you can, if you want to contribute to,
Really?
you can jump on an app.
The
and-
church I was really involved with, I wanted them to put up a thing called Easy Tithe. It would have been like a bar across the road as you come in or go by. And you would have a transponder that would automatically hit your credit card. Actually, you would put it on in advance, is what you would do. But we would only take it as you went by.
Oh, there we go.
So that way, if you came 2 or 3 nights a week for some youth event or
There you go.
something, we could. I'm just messing
Sounds like a
with you.
business idea, man.
Right.
Let's,
Well, you
all
need
for
business
that.
people involved with the church board.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
believe it or not, churches have bills,
Yeah, we do. We
just
do.
like a
Yeah.
business. But well, you're a pretty young pastor. In other words, so I don't know why I thought when Kevin said his pastor was coming in. I don't know. I just thought that Kevin would have had an older pastor.
Oh, okay.
So I
Am
think
I older
this
than
is
you?
good.
A little bit.
No,
No,
you just turned 40, right?
40. I'm 41.
Kevin's
How old are you?
58.
53.
53.
53.
He's smarter than I am. He has the PhD. I don't. So it's actually Dr. Peter Radford.
There it is.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really?
it is.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. So
And
you
he's
can
humble
die-
enough
can you
not to
write
tell everybody
prescriptions
that.
or not
so
that
it's
kind
cool.
of doctor?
No.
What's that?
You can't write prescriptions.
No, yeah, my children say you're not a real doctor, Daddy. So, yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, Daddy got his doctorate, but not that kind.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Not a real one. Yeah.
You're not a veterinarian. All right. Anything else you want to say or add? Or
No, hey, thanks for having me on the show, and thanks for your participation here with the cafe. We love the people that work here, and so come out.
How
and see
about
the
this
cafe
thrift
too.
store? Had you seen this before?
Actually, it's very impressive.
Isn't it?
The times that I've gone it. So you hear the title.
Have you ever been in a thrift store that's this hip? I mean,
I don't know if I'd call it hip, but I walked in there and was like, wow, there's stuff here that I'd buy. And where usually when I walk in a thrift store, it's kind of
You'd
like,
say like,
I'm not sure if I want
It's
to buy
so
this
clean.
stuff.
It's
That's,
so clean.
that's
And look at
absolutely-
the amount of light bulbs they use, and they don't even open till 9 o'clock. I mean, in other words, man, it's 30-some thousand square feet.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
this
it's
is
pretty
like coming into a department store. That's what I
Yes.
meant by hip. Sorry for the wrong
awesome. Oh, okay, yeah.
adjective. But,
No, I agree with you that it's
yeah.
a very
I mean,
impressive place. And then to
usually
come and eat
they're-
here, to be able to do both at the same place, it's actually a really neat
Yeah.
idea.
Have you seen the restrooms?
I haven't.
They're spotless.
Yeah, they are.
And they have one of them blowers for drying your hands that's really powerful. I love it.
You know,
So,
We want to cover everything, you know? Yeah.
have you seen the napkins?
Yeah,
Tasted the salt and pepper.
No stone unturned. Yeah.
Oh, we love this place. In other words, how many people you got with you?
in the men's group, I think there's 20, 25 of us back there having having a breakfast and
I can
talking
probably fill the next half hour.
Yeah, bring them on by. One by one.
one by one. What do you like about Pastor Radford? Actually, that would make it go really fast.
Yeah, we wanted to drag
Because
it
you
out
have
for
to say
20 minutes.
something
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
before you
Yeah.
say the next thing.
We were thinking maybe we go the
All
other
right.
way.
Well, thanks a lot. I'm going to give you a can koozie.
Oh,
Okay?
awesome.
For your Pepsis and Cokes.
All
For
right.
his Ford.
For your Ford.
Thanks very much.
All right. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Thanks for having me
coming
on.
on. All right, everybody. There he goes. Kevin Short and Debbie Short's pastor. Okay. We did a great job. Great job with him. All right. In a minute or so, we're going to talk to Colin Walls Service Center. Don't forget, tomorrow is Katie's birthday. Okay. And She would like Starbucks, not Dunkin' Donuts, okay? Or what? Oh, Wawa. Okay. Just not. Man, she is firm on not Dunkin' Donuts. Shoo. Okay. Don't break down in front of Dunkin' Donuts, Katie. If she has to. Oh, she's just brutal. All right. Anyway, we appreciate all of our audience. Since all 47,000 Dunkin' Donuts tune in this show every Saturday, we just really appreciate their support. All right. Now, man, I'll tell you who else is on his way. Unless he's not coming. I can't remember if he's on today or not. I don't think so. I don't think I have any more guests. Is that correct? I have somebody I want you to see if they would have time to talk to us. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Just 1 second. Colin, you can start talking if you want or not. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. Yeah, Katie, come over here and I'll tell you what I want you to do. I'm going to have to whisper to her, Colin. All right? So I have to tell Katie something. Okay. I want you to look. Okay? All right. Did she get all that? Did I say it right? Okay. So Kevin will be surprised, okay? You'll be surprised. Good. We have some unbelievable news for you. Does Debbie have anything she needs to talk about? No? Okay. I feel like I'm missing something here today. I don't know. Not just my mind, okay? Or my couth. I just feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, we're here at Smith's Cafe, and kids eat free on Saturday, all right? So keep that in mind. Kids eat free up till noon. One child with a paying adult is what I'm trying to say, okay? So we're having a good time. We're going to be here for another half an hour. We're here till 10 o'clock. And they have any interest? Okay, no problem. We got to do Colin and everything, so just curious. But I just thought we could talk about that. Anyway, with all that said, I just want you to know we're here with you till 10 o'clock. If you're watching on Facebook, if you would be kind enough to hit the share button, I would appreciate that, okay? So that way everybody and their brother knows what you're doing and what you're watching and what you're listening to. Now, we're here every single Saturday, okay? For better or worse, we're here every single Saturday, and we do this show live right here at Smith's Cafe, which is a restaurant. It's really not just a cafe. It's a full-blown restaurant, okay? Their menu is able to be viewed on Facebook. So if you've never seen their menu, look it up. Like their Facebook page, too. It's Smith's Cafe on Facebook. But they have specials. They have breakfast specials, lunch, dinner. They have specials every single day. They're open 7 days a week, okay? Their food is made from scratch, family recipes. I mean, we're talking all kinds of good home-cooked meals available here at Smith's Cafe. Plus, they do takeouts. Plus, they have cakes and pies and things like that. So I'm going to let Colin Walls talk now. In other words, it's his time to talk about Walls Service Center. And I'm ready for you. If
you are.
You're
well,
ready.
Thank you to the Smith family for allowing us to do the show.
Yes,
here.
I do want to say thank you because they actually pay us to be here, to do this show.
I mean, it's a great
So
place.
we're paid actors. In other words, we're in the Actors Guild or whatever that's called.
Guild. We're the Actors Guild.
Actors Guild.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Katie, just so she knows, she's in the camera. I don't want her to do anything crazy.
Oh, okay. She's in the camera shot. All right. Well, Wall Service Center is open today. You can give us a call. Let's get you on the schedule for next week.
Yes,
and,
let's do that.
Get your car checked out. Figure out what's going on wrong with it. Whether it's air conditioner or brakes or just need an oil
serpentine
change.
Belt inspection.
Oh, Jim's favorite, the serpentine belt.
The serpentine belt.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we do those. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, do people still have what's called a time and chain?
Some do. Some have timing belts.
Okay, because I thought the time and chain went away when normal watches went away.
What is a normal watch?
Like one with hands where now they're all electronic.
Oh, I've got a watch with hands.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah. All my watches have hands.
Do they really?
Yeah.
How come you don't have the electronic one? You're quite an electronic individual.
Well, I need to go analog sometime.
Right. Just to keep the analog side of the world going.
That's right.
All right. Well, anyway.
And it's charged by the sun, so it doesn't have a...
Get out of town.
Yeah.
That is charged by the sun?
Yeah, sunlight charges it.
No way, Colin.
Yes, it does.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to have a watch that you shook it and it wound it up or something.
Right.
And I thought that was the neatest thing.
Yeah.
And you're saying that's charged by the sun?
Yep.
How do you know?
Because that's what it said on the paper.
Oh, okay. No problem then. All right.
And I've had a bunch of these watches, or I have a bunch of these watches, and I've never had to put a battery in it or had to wind them.
No kidding. I never knew there was such a thing.
Really?
So it's called a solar-powered watch.
Kind of, yeah. I think they call it something else. I'm not sure what their name for it is, but yeah.
Wow.
Eco Drive, yeah. There you go.
You have one too, Kevin?
Yep, that's what it is.
Man, there's just no getting ahead of you guys.
Oh, yeah. We're saving the planet one watch at a time.
Wow.
Watches.
Right. Wow. Both of you wear a watch?
Oh, yeah.
I've never wore a watch.
Really? I've always have a watch on.
Well, you got to remember, I went to school and didn't pay attention, so I don't even know how to tell
They didn't
time.
have time when you went to school, Jim. That's how long ago
That's
it was.
how, right.
They weren't even keeping time.
I went to school right after they discovered dirt. All right, so Wall Service Center is open today. I want to get this young man right here on. Can you see him? Oh, you can't see him. He's right in the background. But anyway, I can see him. So anyway, Wall Service Center. Yeah, I want to get him on. Do you want to come and be on? Yes. Do you want to come talk? Well, come on around here.
All right, well, let me finish the Wall Service Center.
Oh, yeah, why don't you finish Wall Service Center?
Give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com, and 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford.
And where are you located?
Downtown Milford.
Okay. On North Front Street? What'd you call it?
220 Northeast Front Street.
All right. I'm preparing for my next
Where
visitor.
all that water
Is he coming or is he not coming? Oh, yeah. The water video. Go to Wall Service Center on Facebook and look at the video of the flooding, the mass flooding. And when that sewer pipe busted, it was like a geyser. It was unbelievable. I know you're going to tell me.
Yeah,
it was just brown water.
Right. I had a sewage expert correct me on that. And he was quite proud of it, that he was an expert on it. And he said, that is not sewage. That was just
brown dirt.
Yeah, sand or something. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, but it was really cool. So watch the video. But when you see all this brown stuff coming out of the manhole cover, not sewage, because Colin had somebody tell him. Is he coming or is he not wanting to? Are you going to come over here? All right, come on around. He might come. There's a young man in the booth. So if they're going to make their way, it's fine. If not, it's no biggie. All right, so anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and do something interesting. Let's go ahead and give something away. All right, let's do that then. All right, who wants something? We'll give them a choice. How about that? We'll give them a choice. So, oh, we got somebody coming. Come on over. He's thinking about it. Come on over. Oh, now look, he won't even make eye contact with me. Oh, he's coming. Oh, have a seat right here. Here we go. We've pulled this young man right out of the audience. Talk right into there, huh? How you doing today?
Good.
And do you go to school?
Yes.
You ride the bus?
Yes.
What's the bus driver like? They do a good job?
Yes.
Good. And what grade are you in?
First grade.
And what do you think of school?
It's good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Did you go to kindergarten before that?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about school?
The reading and stuff.
You like that more than lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. So you like reading?
Yes.
All right. Now, have you just had breakfast?
Yeah.
And who are you with? Who?
Pup-Up.
Pup-Up?
Yeah.
Is Pup-Up a good driver?
Yeah.
All right. And
sometimes a slow driver.
Slow driver. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, anyway, and what did you have for breakfast?
I had bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs. Were they good?
Yeah.
Now, what's Pup-Up taking home with him? He's got some extra food?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, do you come here a lot?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a little gift for you. Would you like one of these little frogs?
Yeah.
Would you like that?
Yeah,
all right.
I already have one, but... Yeah.
Oh, you already have one?
Yeah.
Would you rather have something different?
No, I like this.
You like that? You want a different color one?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. How about that color one?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, you good? What's your name?
Kyle.
Kyle? All right. And anything else you want to say?
No.
All right, well, thanks, Kyle, for being on. Okay? Hold on, we're going to get a picture. All right. Thank you very much, okay?
Okay.
All right, now. Oh, we do have some more people coming on, if they are. All right, so here we go. Oh, a whole quiver full. A quiver full. Look at this. All right. Now, everybody can have a seat. Oh, we'll give them one of these microphones. There you go.
You have all the Evans girls this morning.
All three, correct?
Say all three, yep.
Say good morning.
Say good morning.
Good morning. Hi. And so what are their names?
This is Collins, Kylan, and Kenna.
Wow.
Yep.
Ages?
5, 4, and 4 months.
4 months. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, they're growing like a weed.
They sure are. It goes fast.
Good. And so you have Evans Farms.
We do.
And you have the Frozen Farmer ice cream.
Yep, they serve that here,
that's
actually.
That's what I was going to say. In other words, and they serve it here. And are you open year-round?
We are, yes.
Okay.
On the Frozen Farmer side.
That's what I meant.
We close
right.
for a couple of weeks in the wintertime.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah.
Okay, so if somebody wants ice cream, if I'm craving ice cream, I can get ice cream how many days a week?
7 days a week right now.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
we just started making our hot apple dumplings. They were really popular yesterday.
Hot apple dumplings?
Yeah, hot homemade apple dumplings.
Really? Now they go fast.
They go fast,
Okay,
but
so-
we make plenty.
And what time in the morning do you open?
We open at 11 a.m.
Okay, so somebody could get them just in time for lunch.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You got it, yeah.
All right, now do they want to say anything?
You guys want to say anything? You want to tell them about Fall Festival we have coming up?
Oh, that's right. And you have sponsorship opportunities.
We do,
You want
yes.
to talk about that?
Yeah,
Or-
we're accepting sponsors for our Fall Festival.
This is a big event at the farm.
It's a huge event. It's our biggest
Okay.
event of the year. It's a 2-day festival.
Okay.
October 6th and 7th from 12 to 5 p.m.
Is that a Saturday and Sunday?
It's a Saturday and Sunday,
Okay,
yes.
so at Evans Farms, do you call it on 404?
On 404, yep.
Okay.
Yep, and we have a mobile zoo coming this year.
What's a mobile zoo?
Well, Barnhill Preserve is bringing kangaroos and armadillos.
No kidding.
Yeah, lots of really
Live
neat
animals.
Yeah, hedgehog they're bringing. They also have a parrot, I believe. So we have helicopter rides on the farm. those days.
Helicopter rides. You got to pay for them, I'm sure.
You have to pay for the helicopter rides, yes, but we do a fall fun park area where this year we're adding pumpkin putt-putt. So we've got lots of new
Really?
activities coming this year in addition to all the favorites from years in past.
Okay, so this is a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, and it's October 6th and 7th.
October 6th and 7th.
And it's at the farm.
Yes.
And you're saying if somebody wants to be involved and be a sponsor, they can do something like that.
Absolutely. We're accepting sponsorships and greatly appreciate the sponsors that we have had so far. Nanticoke Hospital was very gracious.
Oh, good.
Aquatech has sponsored us. We're partnering with Plant Retrievers just down the road on
Yep.
the pumpkin putt-putt.
Wow.
So definitely,
Lot of
asking
things.
for additional sponsors to come on board.
All right. How does somebody reach you?
They can reach me personally. My cell phone number is 302-245-5525. The office line is 302-337-8130, or check us out online, www.evansfarmsproduce.com. And we're
Wow.
also on Facebook. Follow us for The Frozen Farmer and Evans Farms on Facebook.
That's a lot of information.
Yeah.
You're very busy people, good,
We are.
hard-working people. Do you think the kids would all want one of these little frogs?
Oh, they would probably love
Do you like
that.
frogs?
You like frogs?
Do you want one? Are you Ford people or Chevy?
Chevy people.
Oh my gosh. I got to give them to you anyway.
We have some Ford trucks on the farm, some
Okay.
Ford tractor trailers.
Ford tractor trailers. There
Some
you
Ford
go.
trucks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You say
There you
thank
go.
you?
Thank you.
And one extra.
All right.
All right.
Yes,
Anything else you want to say or add or whatever?
Thanks for letting me come on this
Well,
morning.
I saw you and I knew they had the ice cream and I thought this would be a good
Awesome.
fit.
Yeah, stop by for those hot apple dumplings at the
Yeah.
Frozen Farmer.
Yeah, I bet they are good. All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, take care. All right,
bye,
so
girls.
anybody, if you've never been there, they have a wonderful produce stand and they have the ice cream. They make it there. So, in other words, good local family here. All right, so with that said, I think we'll take a couple phone calls just for the heck of it. Debbie's good. Did you have anything else? Does he want to come on? Come on right on around here. Come on around here, by golly. Come on. We're going to let you pick something out of this bag. Come on around here. He's thinking about it, everybody. We have to bribe him. This is just like customers at Weller's. We have to pay him to do business with us. Come on around. Come on around. Have a seat right here. He's coming. Come right on up. There you go. Now let me give you a microphone. I'll use this one, Colin. Just 1 second. Can you hold that? You got it? Can you say hi? I gotta move everything. All right. Good morning. Can you say hi? Did you eat breakfast? You doing okay? Can you see him? He's quite the talker.
Oh, he really is.
What's his name?
Kate.
Kate?
Cade.
Cade. All right. Cade. Is your name Cade? Are you going to talk to me? All right. I think he just wants the gift and go.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Would he like something like this? It's bubbles?
Absolutely.
There you go. I'll give you that one, and I'll take that one. How about that? Okay? All right, Cade. Are we good? Are we good? All right. You want to stay, or are you going to go?
Ready to go?
Well, just keep talking. All right. There he goes, everybody. All right. Oh, really? All right. We'll bring him back when he's more talkative. All right. So that was that. We like kids here, and we have fun with them. So anyway, listen. I got a few minutes left. Did you have anything else? If you want to chime in, you're welcome to come over. We're going to take some phone calls. So if you would like to call into the show, we just would like you to call into the show. Okay? So we're going to allow you to do so. We're not going to charge you anything. There will be no charges on your phone bill. Phone number's on the screen. If you have a comment or something you'd like to say, we'd love to hear from you. I don't really have any gifts. I could come up with a gift if I had to, but I'd rather you just call and say good morning. Tell me where you're watching from and how do you like the show. I'd really like to know, are you watching on Facebook or are you watching on TV? And if you're watching on Facebook, which one? There's 5 different Facebook pages going on, okay? So give me a call, say good morning, and tell us what you think of the show and where you're seeing it. How are you seeing this show is what I'm really trying to figure out. So because we are on TV right now, My Cozy TV, and we don't know how long we're going to be on that. So we're trying to switch as many people over to our Facebook page as we can. But at the same time, we have a strong TV audience. So we'd appreciate the call. So if you would pick up the phone and dial 422-7336, we would like to hear from you. Okay? Especially, man, here's what I'd really like. I'd like to have a first-time viewer that's watching on an antenna. Okay? A first-time viewer. If you want, I'll let you answer them so I can get them quicker if we're going to get busy with them. But, oh, this is Katie. Hold on. Uh-oh, she's making a note. Must be serious. So anyway, I just want to let you know. So we do have a caller. And are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
And where are you watching us? What are you watching us on?
I'm watching it on TV. I guess for whatever channel it is.
My Cozy.
Channel 206. I guess it is.
Okay.
And I enjoy it. I think he does a great job. And I'm calling from North Ocean City, Cane Woods.
Hey, what's the weather like down there in the water situation?
No big deal.
No big deal. Okay.
Nope. And we're in the north end, so they always get flooded down. All the way down. Down at the inlet, but we don't really get it that much. The only time it's ever been bad here, because I'm on the bay.
Okay.
Is Hurricane Sandy actually came over to Bulkhead, but
wow.
Other than that, yeah, it's cloudy out. I got some mourning doves out on the deck, and
good.
I got a raccoon issue. I'm trying to get these raccoons under control, but animal control dropped me off some traps, and I basically I set 3 traps last night. I got nothing. So
all right.
And 2 nights before, I seen one that was as big as a dog.
Wow.
So we got rid of them before, and they're back, and they're trying to pick their way into the roof, you know.
Man, pretty persistent.
It's never ending.
All right.
Never ending.
Well, we're going
to... At any rate, I just wanted to say just that I think Jim's doing a great job. I enjoy the show. And one day if I get up there that way, I'll stop in, you know.
Okay, we'll do so. All right, well, have a safe weekend, okay? All right, bye-bye. All right, so that was a call. That's what we want. We want a phone call. Who are you? Where are you calling from? And thanks a lot. That was West Ocean City, I think, and he has a raccoon problem. Sounds like a pretty substantial one. But it sounds like he's got a plan for it. So, folks, if you're watching or listening, I would love to hear from you. If you want to give me a call, we got a few minutes left in the show. It's 422-7336. And we really aren't have anything to give away right now. We'll smile for you. But other than that, we just want to get some phone calls. And don't forget, if you know Katie, it's her birthday tomorrow, okay? And just remember the criteria for gifts. She does receive them. And any gift she gets she doesn't want, she'll share with us on the show. All right, so anyway, Smith's Cafe is where we're at. We need you, if you would, to look up their Facebook page and just click that you like their Facebook page. And then that way, when they post a special or put a picture of food or something like that, you can see what they have to offer. Great restaurant. It's right here. They're open 7 days a week. It's in Seaford. So, you know, if you're going to go out with your family or your friends, or you're celebrating a birthday, or you got a men's group of 20-some people that wants a place to get together, good home-style cooking, okay? So we're talking really good crab cakes. They're roast beef sandwiches. They take a big piece of beef and they roast it, and then they, slice it real thin. Nice hot roast beef sandwiches. Same thing with turkey. They do the same thing with turkey. So they have a salad bar, soup. They just have a lot of good food, okay? And it's always good. If you come on Monday and enjoy it, and you get the same thing on Thursday, you're going to enjoy it each and every time, because it's made the Smith family way. Okay, so they also have cakes and pies where you can just get one piece, or if you want to go ahead and get one to go, you can do that. So just a lot of different things. You had heard earlier that they serve the Frozen Farmer ice cream brand, and so they're supporting all local businesses as best they can, and the ice cream is good. So if you want to celebrate a little birthday here or something like that, you can do that. So they're open 7 days a week, and you are welcome to come. I just want to let you know they're here. They're inside, though. Here's where they're at. They're inside of a building that is the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store. Now, if you come to that, you're going to see a thrift store like no thrift store you've ever seen. Everything is clean. Everything works. Everything is priced very affordably. And it's an organization called Teen Challenge, okay? And Teen Challenge helps fund what they do by having this thrift store. And we're talking a 30-some thousand square foot thrift store. And anyway, that's what we're in. So we're in the thrift store. Off to the side is a restaurant called Smith's Cafe. All right, and the food is fantastic. So anyway, that's what we've got going on. I would like another phone call. If somebody wants to call in, I'd love to hear from you. I got to believe I got more than one person watching. So if you have ever called in or never called in, I'd love to hear from you. I would like to know where you're watching from, what area, and, what do you think of the show? If you have any suggestions. I remember the one day the gentleman called in and said that I talk over people, and that was a very good observation, and I have worked on that ever since, and I'm trying my best. But we're here, and I want to tell you, Wall Service Center is open today till noon, but Weller's Utility Trailers is not open on Saturdays, but we've made a big corporate decision. We are going to open the last Saturday of the month starting in October. So we're going to do the last Saturday so we can, catch up on everything that we didn't sell. I do want to tell you about one trailer we just got the other day. We get used trailers like every day. Okay, so if you ever wanted a used trailer, Weller's Utility Trailers, you can see most of them on our website, wellers.com. But we get them almost every day. We either buy them, we just write a check to people, we buy their trailer, or they trade them in. So we got one in the other day. And I hope it's still there. I presume it is. So you'll have to call on Monday to find out, or you can call now and leave a message. But it's an aluminum trailer. So it's a landscape type trailer. So it's a single axle trailer. It's a 6 foot wide, 12 foot long, but it's an aluminum framed trailer. It has a treated wood floor and an aluminum frame. Real lightweight. Thing looks like new. I said, what year is this? It's a 2017. So I don't know if we traded it or bought it or how we got it, but it's a 2017 single axle aluminum 6x12 landscape trailer. I don't even know how much it is, but I was like, that is an incredibly nice looking used trailer. So we have some that look just like new, and then we have some that make me say, why did we buy that trailer? But, you know, everybody, it's all beauty's in the eye of the beholder, in other words, you know. And if you need a $400 or $500 trailer, we've probably got that. And if you want to spend thousands, we've probably got that. So if you need a trailer, Weller's Utility Trailers is pretty much the largest utility trailer dealer in the Northeast United States, certainly in our neighborhood. But, you know, and we have a lot of trailers in stock, but it doesn't mean anything because you only need one, and you just want to make sure we got the one you need at the price you want it to be. And with that said, we want you to know that we do wheel and deal a little bit. We already know the market. We go to all the other trailer dealers. We scour the web, and we make sure that our prices are right in line with everybody else. But something that we do that not anybody else does, and this is really, really important, is we sell many different brands. And you say, well, what difference does that make? And here's where it makes the difference. Let's just say you're looking for a 6 foot wide, 12 foot long landscape trailer, okay? So you look in the guide and you see this person's ad and that person's ad, and you know, it's white paper with black ink, and they put their prices. But it doesn't tell you how the trailer's built. And so when you get into the trailer world, there's some trailers that come with a straight tongue and no jack. There's some trailers that come with an A-frame tongue and a jack. And then there's some trailers that come with a full wrap tongue. That's where the tongue goes under the front of the trailer, wraps down the side of it, and stops in front of the tire. It's much stronger. But some tongues of the trailer only go under the front of the trailer 8 or 10 inches, and it's not as strong. So at Weller's, we sell many different brands. We have 6x12 landscape trailers that are 6 foot wide. We have some that are 76 inch wide, which is 6'4". Where does that matter? Why does that matter? Because so many people buy a trailer and they know how much grass their lawnmower will cut, but they never think about that little flap, that little chute that sticks out the side of it. So they buy a trailer based on how much grass their mower will cut, 5 foot, 6 foot, and they never think about that little flap. So we try to go over that with people when they buy a trailer. You know, the width between the fenders is critical. So we have 6 foot wide trailers. We have 76 inch wide trailers. We have 80 inch wide trailers. So we have a lot of different choices. We have them where the rail around the top of them is angle iron. We have some where the rail around the top is pipe. We have some where the whole trailer is box tubing. We have some that are aluminum with a wood floor. We have some that are aluminum with an aluminum floor. We have some with radial tires, non-radial tires, nitrogen in the tires, leaf spring suspension, torsion suspension. And you say, I had no idea. That's the point I'm trying to make, is that when you need or want to buy a trailer, you deserve the option to look at different brands and different features without having to going to 3 or 4 different places. So if you come to Weller's, whether it's a trailer or an enclosed trailer, we have many different shapes and styles and brands and features available, and that way you can make the best educated decision. Of course, we are sensitive to the fact that you want a good deal. Who doesn't? Everybody wants a good deal. But you know, it's important to get the trailer that will serve your needs, serve your purposes, and be there for you in the long run. We have some where the paint is just sprayed on. We have some where they're powder coated, okay? And then we have some that are aluminum. So there's just a lot of differences between one trailer and another. And if you go to a place that just sells one brand of trailers, then you have to go to another place and see what they have. And if they're not parked side by side, it's really hard to remember what all the differences are. So again, we're located on Route 13 in Bridgeville. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We have a really good sales staff. And I want to welcome Brian Lynch. A lot of people in the area know Brian. I think he lives in the Roxana area. He's our new assistant manager there at Weller's in Bridgeville. He works with Terry. And excuse me. So a lot of people know him from the racing world and stuff like that. So Brian, welcome aboard. And in a couple weeks, we have another gentleman coming on. So we have a really good sales staff. We sell a lot of sheds. We sold a lot of sheds this week. Rainy weather, as it gets darker, sooner. It causes people to want to put their stuff in something and lock it up. So we're letting you know we sell Amish-made sheds. Kayaks have been selling. Colin's video of the flooding in Milford had people out in kayaks during the flood season. So anyway, kayaks are good for many reasons. But we have kayaks, we have Amish-made sheds, we have chicken coops, we have gazebos, we have dog kennels. Okay, we have trailers, new, used, open and closed, landscape trailers, equipment trailers, fender trailers, just a little bit of everything. Hi. So anyway, there's just a lot of different things that we have to offer at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. Generators, you heard me mention them earlier. We've got the absolute best deal around on generators, whether you're looking online or looking anywhere. Nobody's got them for less than me because I'm selling them for less than what I paid because I just want to liquidate them. So I'm going to be wrapping up the show here in a minute or two. Just go ahead and take it. The phone is ringing. So caller, are you there? Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing real good. How are you doing?
I just want to call back and just let Jim know that, I'm in sales. I've been in sales for 28 years, but I appreciate his knowledge on these trailers.
Wow.
I mean, he knows his trailers.
Now, you're talking to Jim, just so you know. This is Jim.
This is Jim Weller?
This is Jim Weller. So you're live on the show with me, and I do try to know about trailers because I hate losing a sale. And I really hate it when somebody didn't get what they really deserved. I hate that. So.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it because I work with one of your managers, Terry.
Okay.
At Millsboro, and but anyway, he's a really nice guy.
Well, good. Terry's been real good. He's a real good guy, and he works hard for me, and we really appreciate Terry and all that he does. Well, thanks for calling again. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you go. I think he's going. But anyway, so I'm just letting you know that Weller's Utility Trailers, we try hard, okay? We understand you could buy trailers at right down the road, or up the road or on the other side of the county, and there's plenty of people selling trailers, but we try hard to do a good job for you. We're not here to take advantage of you. We've been in business 44 years. Think about that. 44 years. I was just a kid, and that's the facts, Jack. I'm 60. And I was 16 when I started in business, started working at the business when I was 9, and bought it when I was 16 in Lincoln. Many people remember those days, Maypop Tire Company, and then I bought it, and it was Weller's Tire Service. So technically, that's still the name of my business. So if you need to know more about Jim Weller, why don't you go to Wellers.com and look at all the things we sell? But there's something very interesting there. There's a video that I made. So it's a good video. If you get some time, go there and learn a little bit about Jim Weller. Just me as a person, as a parent, as a Christian, as a businessman. You learn a little bit right there at Wellers.com. So I hope you all have a good weekend. I hope you have survived the storm. Please be in prayer for all those people that are getting hit with it. It is a mess, and it's not over yet. So have a good weekend. Thank you for watching my show, Weller Does Delmarva. We'll be right back here next Saturday from 7 to 10 at Smith's Cafe. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you. Bye-bye, everybody. Goodbye.